Alright guys, hello, welcome. We've got another Chillstream. The weather is absolutely gorgeous, so spring-like. I figured it would be a great thing to do outside today. So we are joined today by my mother, very festive in your tie-dye apron. And by my Aunt Paula, also festive in her tie-dye apron. And we have several.
And you,
yes,
festive
as well. That's
right.
Apron. Representing spring and representing Easter coming up. And unfortunately for many folks, Easter might look very different this year. You might not get to go see your grandparents, but hopefully the Easter Bunny will be able to find your house regardless of what's going on. And maybe we can help him out a little bit today by dyeing some eggs for him to deliver to all the good boys and girls who happen to like eggs. So we have several different kits here. 2 of these kits are from Five Below. 3 of these kits are from Walmart. So we have a tie-dye, glitter tie-dye kit in case you guys didn't get enough tie-dye. We've got a 24 karat Easter egg decorating kit. We've got a color whip kit. This uses a foam. We've got what they call candy shine, although to be real, I hope they don't make the eggs sweet because that would be just kind of gross. We've got a shake and color kit, and then for the folks who feel festive but not particularly artistic or creative, we've got some Easter egg tattoos. So to prepare for this stream, I blew so many eggs. Y'all. I don't even want to, it's like 2+ dozen. Now, if you don't know what blowing eggs is, it's when you put a hole in the top of the egg, a hole in the bottom of the egg, and then, I know I plugged up the hole with masking tape. I'll get to that. And then you blow all the yolk and whites out. And what's nice about that, it's gross. Like, I'm not going to pretend it isn't gross. But what's nice about that is instead of cracking an egg, you not only get the goodies inside the egg so you can bake or have scrambled eggs, but you also get the egg itself. So I decided to blow these eggs rather than just doing the traditional hard-boiled eggs, which we also have, thanks to you. Thank you for boiling the eggs. Because quite frankly, the idea of eating 2 dozen hard-boiled eggs in a week's time made me want to die a little on the inside. I just don't have it in me to eat that many eggs. What it also allows me to do is I have some green eggs and some brown eggs that I'm going to watercolor this week. I'm going to paint floral designs on those. So it allows you to also keep the eggs. And what I did after I blew all the yolk and all the whites out is I sucked in some soapy water. You want to be careful not to get soap or yolk in your mouth. And I blew that out again, sucked the soapy water back in, blew that out again as well. And then I sucked in clean water, blew that out, and sucked in clean water. So these have been sitting around for about 2 weeks, the green ones, and none of them stink. We don't have any eggy, rotty, smelly problems. So it's a gross technique that I can only recommend to fellow adults, but it seems to work. So we're going to try dyeing blown eggs, and I've sealed the tops and bottoms with white masking tape so they don't absorb all the water from the egg kits. And we're also going to try dyeing some freshly hard-boiled eggs, because that's what you traditionally do. Right. You dye hard-boiled eggs. So we have hopefully all the materials we need. We have warm water. We have vinegar. I have measuring spoons. We've got cups. I don't think any of these kits come.
So once you have the dry powder, and you shake this powder on the eggs, they come with little plastic
I think
bags.
some of these come with bags, but we have cups because some of these come with tablets.
Yeah.
And I have more cups than just this. So many eggs, scissors, and we also have an egg display tree that I thought we could do.
Oh, that's cute. But you could
Would
also
you like to
take
be the one to assemble it?
Sure.
I
You
think
can
I've never
also
opened it,
take
so it should have the
a
instructions.
branch, a small branch,
Like a tree branch.
right,
Like,
and
like
nail
that
it
off
to
the
a
tree.
platform. This is just a wooden platform, because that's what we were talking about with egg trees. In the old days, they would hang the blown eggs that were decorated on these egg trees, and you can use these eggs year after year.
If you clean them out well.
If you clean them out well, and maybe if you spray some, maybe some
Oh,
acrylic.
yes, you could
on
use
the
a
outside.
Krylon makes like a glossy
Right.
seal and a matte seal.
Right.
Oh.
And you just keep them from year to year in,
Your precious
in an egg
eggs.
carton. Yeah, you know, and you decorate your tree.
It's like the working class Fabergé egg.
Yeah, yeah, it is. Well, that's how people used to do it in the old days, you know.
So
You could have your egg and eat it too.
Aunt Paula is assembling our not egg tree, our egg display,
Let's see where this goes. Goes like that. Yeah.
which I also picked up at Walmart. I figured if we're dyeing so many eggs, we should display them in some
For
form.
sure, yeah.
I wasn't on board with the egg tree necessarily. Mom wanted me to leave my Christmas tree up and bedeck it with Easter eggs.
Because people
And I was
down
like,
here,
that is a lot of eggs.
some people down here do that.
So
They
many
turn
eggs.
their Christmas
It's like a
tree
year-round tree.
into a Mardi Gras tree or into an Easter tree or
Yes.
a Halloween tree. Our dentist office does that. And they have somebody that volunteers, and every time you go in,
It's a new tree.
It's a new tree.
And it's a very cute idea.
Yeah.
That's the white tree works well for that too, because it
Yeah.
can be whatever.
It's
It was just a
non-committal.
lot of
No.
eggs. I was like, that is so many eggs. Okay. So while she's doing that, let's get started with one of these kits. Which one do you guys want to try first? A PAAS kit. We've got shaking color, and it does this like.
I'd like to
leaf
see what
speckle.
24 carat does.
Neil and Joseph, I'm gonna go get him because he
This
was
has got-
curious about that
This has
one.
got a gold glaze.
It's
that
yeah, I
comes
don't know what they mean by that. Hey Joseph, we're gonna do the 24 karat eggs first.
with- Which problem? We haven't. Yeah, okay.
All right, he's sharing the stream so more people can find it.
Are
But
you gonna wanna open these holes out
yeah,
for them to sit
well,
in?
I want to at least demonstrate
Mhm.
the tray. So this is one of the Five Below kits. I paid like two something
Below five or
for
below,
it. Yeah,
yeah.
I can't remember if it was $3.25. They really liked that number, or if it was.
Okay, there's your.
You did it!
stand.
Thank you. That's not bad.
It's got the decals that go
Yeah,
on
that's
the
kind
top.
of cute.
So put the decals on too. Where are the decals?
They go on
I
that
think
egg.
they're in there.
No,
Yeah, they, on this.
I thought that was a
Oh,
spoon
okay.
for a baby.
I
I
did
see like in
too.
the picture.
Oh, yeah, I
That's
missed
cute.
that.
And after you work so hard on all your eggs. So this
That's to
kit
dry 'em.
comes with a coloring pouch, gold glaze, coloring tablets, an egg dipper so you don't get it all over your hands. And
But you will anyway.
you will anyway.
And that's something that you just rest the eggs in for them to dry, see?
Yeah, it's the back of this, honestly. It's not.
Well, they show the whole box.
You-
One is strictly set it in the box and let it dry. Okay, there we go.
Did you guys used to dye eggs when
I
y'all
did
were
in
younger?
kindergarten.
Yeah, because you were a kindergarten teacher.
Yeah, we used to do that at home when we were growing up.
Okay, so wait, is this it?
Yeah.
Wait, there's
Oh.
also about okay, but that's it. There's
One
really
bag.
not much. So
Well, that must be
you
the gold.
gold
stuff.
glaze bag, your
And there's the gold glaze.
Razzle Dazzle, your color tablets,
And the cups are gonna have to use it with them.
your egg dipper. There's really, man, this is
They
not.
don't really work that well.
No.
They haven't changed much
No.
in years. And it's really kind of hard, yeah, to,
Get them in there. What I think
These are the
we're
ones
gonna
you're
do
gonna paint.
is we're gonna bend this up,
yeah, that
So
might
that
work a
we
little
can-
bit better, yeah.
dip it. So for what you pay for these kits, it's
know
not
what?
a lot. You don't get a lot. Is what we-
I've never heard any kids complain. You
I
know that
know.
egg dyeing kit we had, that
Yeah,
sure was a bummer.
I don't think I've ever.
That really sucks.
They were so excited
Did it
about.
suck eggs
yeah,
though?
yeah. So usually
Yeah.
so excited about
Yeah, stop dying.
doing it.
That's
And then they
true.
kind of show it bent too,
Yeah.
see?
They bent it a little more out, but I think given the size of these cups,
Yeah.
Well,
it's
they
gonna
also
do it.
bent, yeah, they bent this
Okay.
over.
Use cool hard-boiled eggs. Cover work area with newspaper or wax paper. We're working on a plastic table, and I always use a tablecloth on these tables for shows, so I don't care if it gets dirty. Fill cups 1/2 way with warm water. And how many tablets? We have 6 tablets.
Mhm.
I would not surprise me if these tablets are the exact same in all these kits.
It might be, we'll have to wait
And if that's
see.
the case, then we don't have to.
Want to take a picture of them, and that way we can compare? Here.
Sure, yeah, please. Put these, let's turn this over for a minute so I can. And the cups are not included. And these, we
Yeah,
picked these
that
up
would be
at
fun.
Winn-Dixie, but you could get them at Dollar Tree. Just be sure you get the cups because you will be very sad.
Yeah, disappointed to say
Yeah.
the least. But people usually have cups at home, even
They
small
do.
cups.
They do. I'll be right back. I'm going to get the lid for my grab.
These are probably your standard dye tablets.
Yeah, I think so.
So one of the plus sides of doing it outside is that we're all very messy. Ooh,
Ooh,
Oh
speaking
my
of,
goodness.
exactly, messy. I said we. Maybe I meant me. And it says halfway, but I think these are half cups. So I'm gonna go a little
I think it's just about
further.
the egg being able to
Yeah.
Submerge the egg.
If you
Yeah.
do you have to add anything to that?
Probably, well, okay.
The tablet.
It
Besides
says
the
place
tablet.
1 tablet and add 3 tablespoons vinegar.
So you're not going to want to put so much water.
Yeah.
Because by the time you put hard-boiled
Mhm.
egg in
Yeah,
there,
it's gonna overflow.
it's going to overflow. So
I've
just
not
pour
dyed
off
eggs all that often.
some of this water.
I remember dyeing them at my grandmother's house because I remember those multicolor egg cups with the dye in the bottom.
They've had all kinds of gimmicks over the years.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
I'm gonna have to
No, you
boil.
just had enough.
I know I'm gonna have to boil some more for
So
the
what do you
next
have to? You have
batch.
to put the
So
vinegar in next, right?
Here's the measure.
Yes.
And what do we use the bag for? The Razzle,
I think
Dazzle,
it's for the
Gold
Razzle
Glaze.
Dazzle. I think I'm looking for the 1 tablespoon and 3. No, that's teaspoon.
That's teaspoon,
yeah.
This is
TBS.
half
The
the
TBS is tablespoon.
So there's gonna be 6.
I'm
This
gonna
is
go ahead and put the glaze in.
TBSP. That's a tablespoon,
That's
right?
tablespoon.
Yeah, tablespoon.
And that's this is a
Teaspoon.
this is a teaspoon, thank you. And this is a tablespoon. 6 of these.
So let's see the directions on this. For pink and purple tab, water only.
Okay. So let's designate 2 for pink and purple.
Okay, let's go ahead and put the pink
And then I'll go
purple
ahead and
in.
do
If I can figure out which ones are pink.
1, 2,
I think this is purple.
3,
Oh, that's blue. That's not.
4.
Put some in that.
I will.
Because you can't really tell
5,
what some of these colors are.
6.
Now she's using 6 teaspoons because she
Yes.
doesn't have a tablespoon.
Did you
Exactly.
put it in
Haven't
the
done
other
any,
ones?
and this is the only one that's had any vinegar in it.
Okay. And this one hasn't.
And I'm using a baking, not like just a spoon from my kitchen. I'm using a measuring spoon. We probably might need something to stir
This
with.
must be purple over here. We can use the
3.
dipper
Yeah.
as long as we wipe it off. Can't tell what this
4.
is.
That might be green.
Was there a
5.
green?
There usually is a green.
6.
It
Yeah,
doesn't
green's a pretty
mean-
spring color. This looks like it's gonna be a green though.
There's vinegar in here?
Yes, there's vinegar in there. Yeah, that's
That's good.
green.
So this must be the purple.
I'm so glad we're doing this outside because I am very
you already dripped
sloppy.
it.
And I don't care because it's vinegar.
And this
we're
has
outside.
none?
None.
No, that's not it. Put some in there. Oh, no, that was blue. I
All
thought
right.
this was blue.
3.
This has none?
None. What?
I don't
That's 2
know.
blues. This is kind of a purple.
That's like a turquoise right
This
there.
is
Except that you put
4.
vinegar in that one.
I did because we
Yeah.
thought it was.
So
blue.
already the problem is you
5.
can't tell what color some of these are.
6.
We never did find the purple.
Am I doing here? Let's switch because I'm
Add
gonna.
some there.
I'm
What?
gonna go add. I'm gonna
How much?
restart. It's 6 each. I'm gonna
6 what?
6
these?
of these. Yes.
And this one
Yes.
and whichever.
And
this
those
one?
2. Yeah. I'll probably be back before then. I'm just getting the hot water going again.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I don't know what that is. I think it's orange. 1.5, 2.
Becky, you didn't put tape on for all these holes.
We're not dunking
Oh, okay,
the
they're
blue and
dyeing.
the green ones
All right.
because I'm gonna paint
She's
them
gonna
and then I'm
paint
gonna
them.
run like a ribbon or something.
Oh,
through 'em.
all right.
The only
That'd be
reason
good.
I did, I hope so. The only reason I did tape was
Yeah.
because I thought it was gonna take on all the
That
water.
Oh, sure.
Hey guys,
been
good
better
afternoon.
by pouring this in like a measuring cup and
Yeah.
dipping out of a
Yeah.
measuring cup and trying to pour it out of a.
Yeah, we can still do that.
Yeah, this looks like it could be orange.
And we're doing the 24 karat yuck first.
And this is,
I could go get
that
some.
must be purple over there.
I think that's supposed to be
But
purple.
that is not purple, that's like a
Blue
dark
or royal?
blue.
Yeah.
Well, what's interesting about dyes is that
I just need a paper towel.
I'm gonna go get some.
Wipe this off.
Vinegar is typically used as a mordant to get dyes to like actually adhere.
Mhm.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
We just knew that we're supposed to throw it in there, didn't know why.
Oh no, they don't tell you why. I only know because I'm kind. Oh, sorry, y'all.
That would turn it
Kinda
into a science lesson.
Interested in making my own dyes and making my own.
And they're
paints.
so
Paper
interested in
towels for-
STEM that
You're
that
still
would,
doing STEM?
yeah, that's science and math for girls. Like before that, girls didn't have science and math. They let us play out in the yard, don't you know that?
Oh,
We never had science and math.
never had chemistry.
Yeah, yeah, really.
Oh, I hated chemistry.
Physics.
Even, I didn't have physics.
I had physics.
After I had chemistry, I didn't want any more
Like I had
science. And if I
electronics.
didn't
That
have-
wasn't
And
STEM.
if I didn't have to have,
I have these for sturdies.
Rebecca had STEM even before there was STEM. But you also had electronics. Didn't you
Yeah.
take an electronics
I
class?
did, yes. For me, I've always been very interested in the natural world, so a lot of my art is really inspired by nature. What are the instructions?
Lots of glaze
Here,
on
here,
the
here,
thing.
here, here. These are the ones that came inside the pack.
I mean, these don't count.
Probably not, frankly.
Okay, to color eggs, place one tablet, bend the egg dipper and place in container until desired shade is obtained. For brighter color, leave egg in container longer. Use egg dipper to remove colored egg. Drain well and set aside to dry. So,
And this is what they want us to dry on,
I guess,
which is fine. I'm glad they provided that.
because some of them did.
What did they say about the glaze?
I'm getting
Anything
there.
about-
I'm
Okay,
getting
good.
To glaze eggs, need each packet.
We only have
Oh,
one.
this is it. Each packet of gold glazed thorough. There's nothing to knead. There's nothing. It's just wet in here.
yeah.
Cut each packet along dotted line.
I do have
Oh, guess what?
scissors.
No dot. Oh, that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like there's
Like there's
than-
more. Yeah.
Along dotted line to form the easy pour spout.
It's like toaster strudels.
Yeah.
Coloring pouch to glaze over dried
And this
eggs.
is the coloring pouch.
Place
Okay,
eggs on drying tray and allow eggs to dry before handling.
so these eggs to dry fully before
Yes.
we can glaze them.
So evidently,
This is a hard
Good
process.
A dry patch.
That's true. We got a nice breeze going.
is that what the
The gold glaze. Y'all want to
I don't
start?
think I'm going to be impressed by the gold glaze.
Quite.
These aren't all
probably not.
melted.
I know, and I stirred them, and the water's hot because I started with boiling
I
water.
know.
And added
I
a
even
little
tried like punching
cold.
them a little bit with the.
Yeah, I stirred them with a spoon, but they're not dissolving fully. Just to kind of break them up because they're like
Yeah.
little
Yeah.
pills.
Well,
Let's start anyway. Okay, so we have y'all's hard-boiled eggs. We've got in here are all white, blown, ready to dye eggs.
and I guess I should go ahead and cut. Here's the dipper.
You want to do the honors there, Paul?
Oh,
You might
sure.
have the most egg dyeing experience.
Oh.
Because I think you probably did it with your kindergarten.
Oh, every year.
Oh, I bet they love that though.
The purple that's not so purple, maybe.
This.
It might
Yeah.
not. This is supposed to be purple. It might look purple on the egg though.
That's optimism.
Gotta have
It says you leave them in there until they reach.
But it's gonna float.
Yeah.
It will. So you gotta, if you don't mind
I
using
wish
your
you'd brought
finger.
some gloves. And there's the bubbles.
Yeah.
So
Hey man, I've never done it before. You know.
So we're gonna have to let it dry here.
Oh, that's
hold
a
it
funky
down.
color.
Hold
It's
it down.
it's not a good look. Actually, yeah, you can use the egg dipper to just force them.
Yeah.
But in that case, you
But
want
it's
to do
gonna
one
take
at a
forever.
time.
It's gonna take forever anyway, though, with an egg dipper, right? Or I
And
guess
because
you could
they
leave it
float.
because it's heavy. Yeah.
I didn't even think about it floating.
I
Yeah,
thought
that's
it
one
might.
for the to remember with.
Yeah, you can't. It's harder to dye blown eggs.
Oh, am I? Okay.
No, you're good. I can. That's the nice thing about doing it outside is I can move stuff around.
So maybe
easily.
with blown eggs, maybe like spray painting.
Yeah.
Or,
Yeah,
That's a
that
good
would be
idea.
cool. Spray painting them, and they make those fabric spray paints too. Honestly, though, with that purple, I don't know if we're ever gonna get anything worth a dang out of that purple.
how many of these eggs do you want to do in these dyes?
I calculated it because that's why we did so many. Is we have so many kits,
Right.
and
But
I
you-
really kind of think the dye is gonna be similar between different kits
Yeah, probably.
Yeah. Well, we won't know.
until we do.
This is loose.
And this
So
is
that might be
tie-dye.
different.
Yeah,
Although this one kind of looks
tie dye
tie-dye.
too. Yeah,
Comes
because
with the
the
bags.
packet's a little weird.
Oh, the tape just came off.
Oh,
And this looks like drippy.
we're not surprised.
What do you want to do with it?
Just
Empty it?
yeah, just empty it. I don't even know if it took on that much. Oh, you know what? I'm gonna have just let it dry on here because I'm gonna have to peel the masking tape off because otherwise it's creating
Yeah.
Drippy.
suction. It's
It's a
okay.
coloring pouch
It's all
and
right.
2 or 3 drops of dye. So this
That's
comes
different.
with a liquid dye.
Okay, let's put all the ones that are different aside.
Yeah, so far that's this one and this one. This is
Yeah,
a
so
powder.
this is the other
The
Dudley's.
color whip looks interesting.
Yeah, and this one. And
Okay,
I'm
this
gonna
is a
need
tablet.
uncooked rice.
This is a
Okay.
tablet
Uncooked rice. I'll be right back. I gotta get rice.
that you can
Rice.
afford to eat that's dyed.
But
And this is
it'll
got
do,
4
rice will do better
you
if
see, this
dyed in
says-
alcohol.
This says 4 liquid dye pouches, and it also 6 dye tablets.
Huh.
And this looks like the same dye tablets. I don't know. Because I don't know. I'd have to actually look at. This is PAAS. What brand is that? Is that Dudley?
Dudley's.
Yeah, it might not necessarily be, unless they all get their stuff from the same distributor. Oh, that's a sad one. That's not even a big one. Color Whip.
And here's candy
Oh,
shine.
Becca, for the Color Whip, we're gonna need a 4-quart mixing bowl. Oh, this is gonna be complicated. Okay, these are the tablets. So these tablets look very similar to the tablets on the other brand. I don't think any of these are gonna be fun. Nope, no fun.
And this one's taking on water. I can see the bubbles.
Well, yeah, we need that.
These kids are very demanding, huh?
You're
Did
gonna
I
need
hear?
and you're gonna need some room temperature water.
Oh, I got hot water now.
Now the rice, you're
I
gonna
got
have
the
to, you
rice.
wanna boil, you're gonna wanna dye in alcohol.
It says that?
No, but I'm telling you from experience.
That
We're
was.
following the kit, unfortunately. Like,
Oh,
what?
okay.
Sometimes
Because
they
I used to
fail.
dye macaroni, and I started
we're not
out.
dyeing the rice though.
Oh,
The
rice
rice
one.
is gonna make it have like a speckle appearance because
Oh,
it's gonna
okay.
absorb some of the water.
So we
Oh,
need to have
okay.
it in a maybe flatter container. Maybe like a small bowl.
Working on it for a bag.
We need a 4-quart mixing bowl too.
Yeah.
I can tell you this color whip's gonna be a pain. But. It's too complicated. I say just spray paint. Just spray paint it. And what is this one? The candy one. And you only call it candy because it's got these cardboardy, these paper things that you put the
Yeah.
egg in. This is gonna be complicated. The color whip.
Well, how many eggs? You did 3? Let's call it at 3 for the gold because we've got so many.
Green is hardly. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, now this isn't a bad color, but
Yeah.
it's not, what is that?
And the blue or the purple or whatever this one is.
Yeah, it's supposed to be purple.
Purple.
That's not too bad.
It's like-
Well, except if the color didn't get mixed.
Yeah.
Because you can see where there's red and there's blue.
Yeah.
This came with a piece of cloth.
No, because we gotta save some for other
Oh, okay.
kids.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought you were doing each color.
Okay,
Okay.
this
No.
one also came
No,
with
it's
the
okay.
tabs. The tablets.
tablets?
That's why I'm opening them. To see.
Yeah, what's in them?
And the tablets are basically all the same
The same
color.
tablets.
So,
Yeah.
I don't know, we may just keep the same.
That's yeah.
And just not, because I opened this one and it had tablets
Mhm.
also.
So one thing we've already learned is that many of these kits are basically the same kit with a few minor variations.
Now, what you could have done is open up all the kits and compare the color tablets, and those that look the same, put them
They
in
all
the
look the
same.
same.
They do all look the same.
So it's-
See, it's a good idea, but it's also
It's a
like,
more
oh, you get
intense
really
color.
intense.
Yeah.
But I think the bottom line is that we could just go ahead and dye them.
Yeah, we don't have to remix.
Yeah.
I think
The
what's
color.
gonna happen is the boiled eggs are probably gonna
Yeah, y'all should do some
Do
boiled
better.
eggs then.
maybe. put
So
that
we have
on.
6 boiled
Five.
eggs.
Five boiled eggs.
5 boiled eggs. 5 boiled eggs.
So what are some colors we didn't do? We
Um,
didn't do, let's smash up that,
okay.
that little
Now
tab.
something we could do
Oh, we're doing the
with some
boiled.
Crayola crayons is we could do some wax resist.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because basically they used to be kits where
But they came with the
include
wax
the
crayon.
Yeah,
Yep.
in fact, I
Crayon.
used to put each child's initials
Oh,
on
that's
it.
cute. I bet they
with-
love that. It was like
with
magic. Too
The,
hot?
no, I dropped it. And look, that's bouncing too. so-
Yeah. I mean, that's the thing about,
Oh, that's the boiled one.
yeah,
Oh,
but not as
But they're not
bouncy.
gonna have
Yeah.
tape on them.
So you guys can already see why we're doing this outside. We're adults and we're messy. I can't imagine if you're a kid not being messy, because this is a little challenging to do. How many egg dippers did they give us?
They all came with egg dippers, but they're not
Ooh.
always. What are you
You
trying?
broke
I
it?
just broke it.
Okay.
Good, thank you. She got the
I'm
tablet.
trying to
Yeah.
break it.
But
up.
they're
the
not
thing
always
is, too,
generous as this.
I
think.
don't know how much more dye is going to go into solution.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you, Miss Butler. She was my chemistry teacher. And while I don't
And what other
necessarily
color did
have
we
a
not
head
do?
for chemistry,
Did we not do? We did
We
green.
did.
Yeah.
We did
Because I can look
blue.
at the tape and see what color it
Yeah.
is.
And then we did this color, and we did the,
Okay,
this.
well, we can do another.
Okay.
Put another purple.
rice. So these are the ones that don't use the,
And see, even the colors don't blend. all
Yeah.
together. Look at that.
you're
Look at
getting
that.
speckles
Yeah.
with the purple. But we put vinegar in by
You know,
accident,
that's pretty.
remember?
That's
Yeah.
a pretty color.
It is
It
pretty.
is.
I'm
And
just
that's
moving
pink,
it because it's
right?
dripping.
Yeah.
Pink.
It's dripping on the on itself, and that's generally going to leave a splotch. I got one more. So,
I'm gonna go ahead and remove
shall we go with the green? Sure.
the tapes.
And we're going to have to kind of move them
Now,
around.
I'm
Yeah.
sure there's like a natural way to dye. Maybe next year I'll be.
Sure, we go find us some
Try that.
indigo.
I don't
Yeah.
get into that though. Marigolds, you get a nice yellowy orange
And beets,
from.
you can,
Or
That's
maybe,
true.
or maybe
Purple or red.
spices that,
Turmeric
yeah.
I'm
would
kinda
give you like a
expensive.
yellow orange.
Okay, we're gonna do the gold glaze, right?
Yes.
So I
We
guess
are.
what's gonna happen is we're gonna end up changing whatever we're doing. What was the glitter one? Did we open that one?
This glitter one, it's a dry thing. So it's a glaze.
Okay,
And then
yeah,
so
yeah,
we're
yeah.
saving these because these
They're
don't
different.
need. I think
So
the
you have
foam
some of
one.
these.
Doesn't the foam one also?
Oh, that's what
No,
Color
you
Whip,
dye-
you
dye
you
'em.
dye, and then you fold it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, as long as it doesn't pour, we'll be okay. And I don't know how much darker those are gonna get.
Yeah. Well, look, if they would just completely immerse.
Yeah.
Look at that one.
Oh, that's nice. It's a copper one. So this came from the PAAS kit.
You think that makes it better?
No, I don't know. I'm
Because
just
it's look at the difference in color from
Oh,
what's been immersed.
wow, yeah.
Yeah.
It
to
did
what-
actually take on.
This is
some
where the
color.
air pocket is in the egg, right here. That's the part that sticks
I
up.
don't think this
Yeah.
one came with a dipper. It said it did, but I don't think it did. Because we should have enough dippers. Oh, there it is, way at the bottom for everybody. Not that we
Okay, that-
necessarily need them, because the spoon seems to be doing just as well. So all these kits come with a wire dipper. Although a spoon will work.
If you get these eggs to turn over a little
Yeah.
bit.
Then they'll have a more in that
Uniform
spot.
color, yeah.
But it's funny how it always goes with the big end popping up like that.
Well, it depends
The
on
air
what
bubble.
area, yes.
Ah, okay.
It's how they set in the
And
water.
the older the egg is, I think the higher it floats.
These are
Yeah,
all-
because rotten eggs float, don't
Oh,
they?
I guess so. I was just thinking they have a bigger air bubble because they do absorb,
But they're not
air.
alive. These are not fertilized eggs.
but they still absorb air. Like like those silica packs absorb water. Like they're not alive, but
Put the big
now
side
we're
down.
able to get a much nicer color with the hard-boiled eggs.
And we left them in longer too, and the tablet stayed in longer
Yeah.
by the time we got to it.
The
Are there
green
any
came
other-
out good.
Set aside the ones that you don't want to dye at all. because
That's
you're
the
using
color.
this stuff.
Oh, it doesn't really
Some of
matter.
these white ones, right?
Yeah, some of the white ones.
Did you
Judge
pass me
Walter,
another,
napkin?
yeah. Thank you.
Now, one of these kits, they come with gloves, but not all these kits came with gloves. So if you don't like, if you care,
You
yeah.
tie-dye your fingers.
Yeah, if you care. I don't care.
I don't care
But
either.
On
some
the
people
tie-dye
care.
thing, we got dye on our fingers and it
It
came off
came
in the
off,
shower.
yeah.
Oh,
This will
okay.
probably come off,
Yeah.
but you know, like if you're going to church or something.
Yeah,
and
well,
you
I
care.
think these days they make them more like that, where the dye comes off. It's more like a vegetable dye. In the old days, it was
Some of
like,
those blues, like that intense blue there, are very staining. So you really, that's why we're wearing aprons. You really don't want that on your clothes.
Can I get it on my apron?
Yes, of course. It's your apron. That's what it's for.
Now, what color was this?
That was
green.
green.
Green. Usually
Okay.
you look at the tape and tell.
Yeah, but I've been taking the tapes off.
You want to put this back in?
The only thing is, it was starting to take on water.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but that's
Pulled it
why
out.
I untape both ends because at
Oh,
least that'll let it
okay.
dry.
Okay. Yeah, I can put it back in.
Very float. Here's the dipper. You can use that.
Well, I'll use my fingers.
Just
Okay,
need
you've
something
already
to kind of
committed.
hold them down.
Yeah.
Like a washer, or just something that would hold
like
them
a
down.
weighted donut.
A very heavy donut.
That's a good idea with the fork. The fork is better than the spoon, I think. Oops, I don't know. Maybe not.
Mom, that's how mine never come out like the picture. See, this is a really
Because they
pretty
probably leave them overnight. If you think about it, to get that really intense color.
color spray paint.
Oh, they spray paint them. You know, I haven't seen any egg spray paints, but that's a PAAS. That's a marketing idea. For
Yeah,
them.
Yes,
because
it
then
is.
you could use like vegetable dyes.
Mhm.
Uh-huh.
And it would be messier in some ways, but easier in others.
Yeah. You would get a more uniform color.
So
Yeah.
what color, how did the purple one come out?
Like that.
Like
It's kind
interesting.
of pretty
Yeah.
though, because it's got like a
Yeah.
Model.
speckle.
Oh, yeah, a tie-dye almost. the birds are going to town, huh?
They see us dying eggs and they're like, oh no, no,
Not mine.
not mine. Mine's already blue. Leave it alone.
So the longer, and it did say that, it said just check them because the longer, but when you're doing with this, with children, they want it out as soon as it starts showing
Yeah.
color.
Yeah. That's why a spray paint would also be good. Because you
Yeah,
get that
you get
immediate
immediate.
color.
That's right.
But you'd have to make sure that it wasn't like household, like you spray painting a piece of furniture or something. It'd have to be something food-based.
So yeah, but they could do that because
Because
they
that
make
might
that for
permeate.
cakes.
Yeah, it might permeate the eggshell.
Oh, that's true. But this could too. I mean, they could put this in a concentrated form in an aerosolized can. I wonder if you could get away with this with a pump bottle.
Yeah, I was wondering,
Huh.
I was just thinking that too.
If it was
That
super.
would be interesting.
Yeah, you could get some really pretty splatter effects.
Well, that's why I suggested we also do some of that, like when we were dyeing the paper, and just dipping them in that and letting them pick up
Do
the
you
color.
want to try doing it? I mean, I
Having
can.
more eggs.
Yeah. So many eggs. I do have the Suminagashi kit. Let's do this. Remind me, and we'll do the water marbling.
Because I used to have kids that did that too, where you would pick up, it sat on top of the water, and you dip the egg in. See, look how dark that's coming,
Yeah.
except for that end. You would dip the egg in.
Part that
Look
was
at
out of the
that.
dye.
Oh, that's pretty.
Yeah, that's a pretty
See,
color.
some of the lighter ones would not be that impressive with the wax resist, but some of the darker ones would.
Mhm.
And then if you could do it in layers, like
Yeah,
like
Yeah.
Like
you
there are-
dye it yellow and then you do your
Aren't there
crayon.
Russians that do that? Like there's a Russian art or craft where they lay the wax on and they paint
Oh, and then they
with
scrape
ink,
it off.
and then they melt it off.
Yeah,
And then they put the
That's
next layer
cool.
on.
that's way out of my league right
Oh, yeah.
now, but that's cool. Maybe a simplified version. So, an idea I had, and I might regret saying this because someone
see,
else
me
might do
moving
it.
this around
But you
scratches
know,
the.
yeah, so it's just sitting on the surface. An idea, so I want to do private art tutoring. Y'all know that in
Mhm.
person when COVID is a little further along.
Mhm.
And I either want to do it at the library or rent a space or something. I'm not
Yeah.
necessarily comfortable going to other people's
Sure.
houses
No.
if I don't know them.
No, I don't blame you.
But an idea I did have along those lines is also offering a craft party service. So like painting with a twist or any of those where you go to a place and they do a this would be for younger artists probably, like kids' birthday parties, and I bring everything they need for the craft. I set the craft up, I show them how to do the craft, and then
That
they
would
can
be-
go
that would
do
be
whatever,
fun.
and I clean up the craft and head out. Yeah, I think parents might be open to that because
Yeah.
it means they're not responsible for learning this
That's
thing.
right.
But like with the water marbling, like that would be a good one for that kind
Uh-huh.
of thing, because the initial setup, you could have 3 baths going on or 6 baths going
Uh-huh.
on, but
And you would be the one adding the colors to the thing. so
or
that-
guiding them with it, yeah.
Yeah.
But it'd be controlled, but also a chance to explore their creativity.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's not actually permeated the shell.
No,
Probably, It's
probably
just
not,
sitting
because you
on
can
top.
just scrape it off, basically.
Well, every time I move it with a fork,
Yeah.
it leaves a mark.
Yeah.
So let's take this one out.
People will hire magicians and stuff,
Mhm.
and this is like
Clowns.
that,
See
but
places that's got
you're making
that's great.
something.
Yeah.
And maybe even have it on my website where you can pick what craft and how many kids.
And bring the little aprons.
I mean, that'd be
Back to
cute,
the aprons,
yeah.
and they can just rip off.
Yeah.
Some of those dry enough to put on the stand for right now and get them out of the way.
Probably.
Like that one and that green one, maybe the green one's a little damp.
Because even
Because they all kind of sit in there.
even
Yeah.
dyeing Easter
You
eggs
kind of have to turn
could be
them,
one of
flip
those
them over.
things. If you had like a really
Now
good,
that one, did that one just get put in?
it's dry
It's
enough that I
dry.
could move it. That one is
Yeah.
dry.
Yeah.
Ooh. Oh, it's how I think it's heavy because it's a
Yeah, it's a
hard
boiled
boiled egg. I know, but I'm so used to all the light ones.
Okay.
Oh, is this one dry? Oh, it's a heavy
Probably.
one. Yeah. This is neat too because it's not just gonna sit. Actually, yeah. Wait. Yeah. Okay. So with this, you want to put the dry ones on top, and then if you're gonna put wet ones at the bottom. Otherwise,
So
it'll drip
drip
unless
on
you
top.
want that, because you could get a neat
Yeah.
drip effect too. All right. Do y'all want to try doing the
You
gold?
want to do? Let's do this. Let's let these dry.
Sure.
And
Oh,
let's
and do
do-
some of the other ones.
And let's pick this up and just
Okay.
put it maybe
All right, we can move it to the bottom. Yeah, that'll work.
Over here,
Doing it outside makes it much easier.
yeah.
and that way.
So that was the 24 karat gold kit, but we're half done with that.
Well, the
Because
dyes,
so many of these kits are very
But the
similar.
dyes were also the same kind of dyes that you would use on
Almost all these other
the
kits.
Candy Shine.
Yeah.
I think the Color Whip also used
You dye those
tablets.
first,
Well, yeah, you dye them and then you
which
go
took
back
me
and
by surprise.
and then you
Yeah,
do
do
the
what?
tablet and then you use these liquids.
oh,
And they have
okay.
a foam too. So
Oh,
it's
really?
like, you could probably get away with this with shaving cream. I think people have done marbling with shaving cream before.
Okay.
Okay, so next we're doing the Dudley's glitter tie-dye. And this one comes with stands, coloring pouches, dazzling color packets, a glitter shaker. I
You
brought
brought
the
that.
four.
Okay.
And we've got the eggs.
So I'm gonna put the rest of this, the Razzle Dazzle Gold Glaze over
Yeah,
here.
put it all together with the
On the side,
it's
so
the
that-
drying rack.
Oh, it came with strings too.
Did it?
No.
That's just a rabbit on the clear
Oh,
bag.
I couldn't figure out what that would be for. Okay.
Like for
So-
egg blowing and be hanging in on
Next, we're doing the Dudley's glitter tie-dye. This is another one from Five Below. I guess right now none of us can really speak to it because
Okay, let's move these.
we can move them down there for a little bit. Oh yes, it's taken on water.
Well, that's the drips. Also.
Alright, so these are our dazzling color brilliant. We get a small vial of what looks like to be like loose glitter.
Yeah, it does look loose.
These are gonna fold out to be our stands.
Well, let's go ahead and work on
Many bags. And then our instructions. So they want us to use cool hard-boiled eggs. Do we have any hard-boiled
No,
eggs
but
left?
you have,
We have blown eggs, and I've already removed the tape
okay.
from a few.
But if this does not
'Cause
have to
that's
sit
just
in
such a
water,
lost
Yeah.
cause.
if this doesn't have to sit in a liquid, then that's just as well because
Yeah.
it's not going to be bobbing around.
Yeah.
Because you're going
So,
to put these in a bag,
Cover
right?
work area with newspaper or wax paper. Knead each packet of liquid dye thoroughly. And how many? We get 3. We get what? Blue, yellow, and pink. Sorry, I thought I saw like 2 blues in there for a second. Here, would you mind kneading these?
Sure.
Thank you. Cut each packet along dotted line, but that's after. So we need to place a dry room temperature egg into coloring pouch. So I'll go ahead and prepare 3 pouches. The little bunny's kind of cute. This one's at least different. And it might not be so patience heavy. Do you fold them? Is that how you do them?
I don't think.
Does it give
No,
any
I don't think
instructions?
so.
Not really. I'm going to also poke out these
Yeah,
circles.
for them to dry.
This is going to get messy.
Yeah, I don't know. What is this? That's kind of big.
I think you do it like a triangle, but that's kind of big. Let me steal one. Does it have any
It has a
kind of-
matching piece that goes
It's
with
like a
it.
Mobius strip, so you do it like a circle. Like this.
Do you?
Mm-hmm. And then you fold them.
Okay, so they don't go
okay.
together.
No. And I
well,
you
then
can do
that
it into a
explains it.
triangle.
Yeah. Okay. Makes it much easier. That's the math teacher. This is kind of small though.
It's just big enough to hold the. I think it's supposed to be display stands, and they are very janky looking display
Yeah.
stands. I would be embarrassed of those. Embarrassed to display my egg. Are there any Louisiana Easter traditions? Or
You're asking
Southern?
us?
Yeah, I don't know.
Easter egg hunts.
Easter egg hunts.
I used to
Yeah.
actually use hard-boiled eggs in the old days.
So if
Yeah.
you didn't find it, that was really an
Sometimes
Easter
I got
egg
stepped
hunt.
on too.
Yeah.
So y'all would go to your grandmother's house?
Uh-huh.
And that's the
Yes.
grandmother who kept chickens.
Yes,
Do you think any of those chickens ever tried to reclaim their eggs?
doubt it. Because the Easter egg hunt was in the front yard. Chickens were in the back.
In the little front yard.
No, in the big yard.
Yeah, your grandparents had a farm, so they had a lot of space.
The little front yard was Grandma's garden.
Yeah.
I can promise you.
Y'all would not
There
be
was
Easter
no
egg
Easter
in
egg
that.
hunting in there. We could go there,
And
we
look,
couldn't break flowers. There was like 3 sidewalks going, one this way, and one out the front.
Yeah.
We could pick the mandarin oranges. If you ate
Okay,
them.
needed and done.
thank you. So the way these are gonna work is we are supposed to add 2 to 3 drops of dye onto egg. Gently rub the outside of the coloring pouch to spread the dye. Slide the egg from the pouch and then place a new, so a different color maybe
For each pouch.
Now they do say you can mix colors like yellow and blue is green,
Well, that might be
pink
interesting.
and blue is purple.
Because we don't have a whole lot of eggs. So if we could mix colors on one of them or something, you know, just
Yeah.
once we open the pouches, that's it. They're used. How
And
many
then
colors did you get?
We get 3.
The primary colors.
Yes. Well, CMYK basically. You get a pink, like magenta, yellow, and then blue.
Yeah.
And they want you to sprinkle the glitter onto the eggs on the drying stand
After
while
they're
they're
dyed.
wet. Yeah, after they're dyed. I
But they
think
have
the
to still be
dye
wet,
probably has some
Sure.
something adhesive maybe. Make it
Something
want
wet
to
in it,
stick.
Otherwise, you wouldn't be eating it.
Yeah.
Okay.
So we're each going to take a color, maybe?
Sure, sounds like
Which
a
color
plan.
you want, Paula?
There's
And I'm
pink
fine with anyone.
and there's blue.
There's yellow.
Okay.
And where do we open it? Oh, there's
I
convenient
have
dotted
scissors.
lines. So we'll wait till we have an egg in a pouch. Right? And what do we do?
2 to 3 drops. I
2
think
to
it
3
says.
drops. And we have to
Yeah,
find
2
the
to
place.
Here, they're gonna go in that.
No, I'm
one.
talking about the pouches.
Oh, these are the blown eggs. You have to do this carefully, too,
Yeah.
because you don't want them
Yeah,
to crack.
that is true. Good point.
Well, I mean,
Well,
they're in a
I mean,
plastic
most
bag.
people at home are probably not gonna be doing blown eggs. That was
Yeah.
a lot of effort. Frankly, I was doing 6
I'm
a
going to
day.
make little, not quite
little?
so big cut.
Would you pass me the scissors?
That was
because-
probably
Thank
3.
you.
2 to 3 drops.
And then you want to find somewhere to stand your pouch.
Yeah, because it comes out really fast.
And these
I
are
don't know why we
supposed
need-
to
I don't know why
look
we're needing it.
like multicolor and stuff.
And
but
what do we do with it?
here, give me your pouch.
Uh-huh. And do what with it? Roll it around? I
Yeah,
mean,
need it.
How many drops?
It says 2 to
2
3, but in order to get the tie-dye
2 to 3.
color on
Oh,
the front,
boy.
you want to.
Yeah, I actually got 2 to 3 drops, and it doesn't put very much color on it. Where's the other color? Where's the blue again?
Over here. Give me a sec. I'm done with mine for now. Yeah, it's a little sticky. It's pink and blue. You want to
Where's-
do drag?
Okay. So we'll just give me the blue,
And
and
then
I'll
here's the glitter.
add some more blue in. And if we're all just going to use the same color bags,
Well, this is annoying. It doesn't want to come out.
does it have a hole in the
There is
tip?
a hole, and it is coming out a little, but not the sparkling
This is
glittery.
not as easy as it looks.
No,
So
but
this
it's
is
kinda easier
definitely
than the other
not-
one. This could be a good one for people with impatient family, like me. I was never patient enough for hard-boiled eggs.
You didn't like hard-boiled.
No, I
eggs.
meant for dying eggs.
Well, we didn't dye them after we realized y'all weren't going to eat them.
No, I don't like hard-boiled eggs.
Y'all wanted to go straight for the candy eggs.
That's about right.
Devin would have his eaten.
He would, man. Easter morning
Yeah.
before church, Devin would have half the basket eaten before I
And
even
it was
got
like,
up.
you know what? When it's done, it's done. Okay, so where's
Do you
the
want to
pink
add
drop?
any other color?
Maybe if I put it in a pink bag.
Sure, I added some blue to the pink bag, so yeah, if you want to smoosh it out in here.
I'll use
And
the
then you
blue.
can use the blue.
Yeah, okay.
So let me. Okay, and there's the blue.
I'll give that to Aunt Paula.
Ooh,
Here
yeah.
you go.
It does make
Alright.
purple.
You need me to hold it open?
Yes,
Or
if you
try?
don't mind.
Attempt? Because it's a little count. It's so staticky.
It
And
does
it's
make
also
purple
sticky.
though. Well, it's probably got to be sticky to hold the glue
Mhm.
on it because it's probably got some glue.
I
in
think it does.
I mean the glitter
That's
on
why
it.
you have to knead it. All right. And then we're gonna, you might want some
Where's
blue.
Where's the yellow bag?
Right here.
Right
You're
here.
gonna need some more yellow.
Okay, well I'm gonna
I'm
stick
gonna
this
need
in
more
the yellow
blue.
bag.
Okay.
Blue's right here.
All right.
I don't know. This,
Yeah, I don't know. You're getting some on, and it's not so much that you lose that original yellow either.
Yeah. The hard thing is turning the eggs in here.
Yeah. Yeah, because it's a stiff bag.
Yeah.
Well,
Even
if they
a-
were hard-boiled eggs, it
Yeah.
might be easier.
Yeah, that's true. They
'Cause
have
they're
more
a little
heft to them.
Right.
lightweight.
You know. And you don't want to put too much in there.
Okay.
Handle them too much because they made red.
No, I'm gonna leave it like that because
Oh, you don't even need to do that. You just scooch it all the way to the front. Okay. All right. I kind of like this kit better because it's more immediate.
You
And
did
then
get some sparkle on
yeah,
it.
here's the glitter.
Oh, that's pretty.
Yeah, I know, with all the yellow and the
Yeah.
blue. That's cute.
Oh, it doesn't take much.
Oh,
back
you
up.
got it going now.
Yeah, you just have to.
That's a magic mom touch, though.
No, that's called just.
I'm not a mom
In
yet,
and out,
so I
in
don't
and
have
out.
the magic mom touch.
Oh, that's the magic mom.
That's
touch.
the Easter egg hunt, huh?
That's also the magic mom. touch.
Yeah.
Yeah, so the fact that we blew the eggs, many of the eggs, means no one's going to get sick from eating eggs that have been out too long.
Yeah.
It means you can display them if you want to, which when you have little
Okay.
kids, you know, it's
You
easier.
can keep them from year to year.
You
maybe.
could if
wanna
you-
turn this? Oh, this is stuck to the
Stuck to
box.
it.
So.
But the downside is they're so light
Yeah.
that they will roll off the table very easily.
So you lost some of your color down.
That's
at the
I
bottom.
never got it on there. I wasn't aiming for full coverage. I wanted like a tie-dye
Okay.
look. It also makes them fragile because when you have something inside your egg, it kind of gives it support.
it is
Oh,
sticky.
that's pretty. That's like a teal.
Okay,
Yeah.
turn
I
it
wonder if they're
over.
going to be sticky forever or just sticky for now.
Just move it to a different position.
And those were the Dudley tie-dye eggs, right? I can't turn it over and check.
The Dudleys, yes, Dudleys. Easter egg decorating kit.
They're not.
That's
it's
what they call
sparkle.
all of them, though.
Yeah. So.
So those are kind of neat. You get something different with that, which I like. They're sparkly. You get different colors. You don't have to sit them and dye.
And you put as much sparkle on it
And they
as.
gave you a generous amount of sparkle considered.
Yeah.
Did we want to put these on there?
I'm gonna move.
Or did we want to put those?
Yeah, I'm gonna swap these down here because these are probably dry.
You're gonna
So-
put them on the stand?
I'm gonna put these on. Yeah, look at those colors. Way better. Those
But
sat
the
for a
pastel
while.
ones are still pretty. Look.
They
Yeah.
are. And they're not done yet. We got things to do to eggs.
Okay, so we have to put these in a place where they can dry. They get some air.
Moving those off camera. I mean, it never looks
so
as nice.
They can use this for something
Use that
else,
for
too.
another egg. Never as nice as
And here's the bags.
what the
And
thing
here's the bags.
shows, but not bad either.
And they gave you how many bags?
So many bags.
So that you could do different, you can mix your colors
You
together.
can also
Because
use cheap sandwich bags if you run out.
true.
because if you noticed how readily those colors mix, like
Yeah.
when we
Yeah.
added the blue to the
It makes a nice
pink,
purple.
it made a real
Yeah.
nice purple.
Okay.
I don't know why I
so-
did this. That was a waste of my
I
time.
know.
Okay.
I know. We also have the PAAS shaking color. So this is 224 from
We want some
Walmart.
more, we got lots of blown eggs.
We do.
Yeah. Because these are, you're gonna paint these?
No, any of the white ones are free range eggins.
What about the brown ones?
No, I want to paint them. So I don't think they're going to take on much color.
Okay, great.
Oh,
Okay, let's
this
move
is the
these
green.
out of the way. I don't know where we're gonna put these, that's the dye.
Well, we're probably
The
done.
sticky dye.
We're probably done with that.
Yeah.
So I will go ahead and I have a trash can right off camera, also very handy.
Okay, and I'm gonna,
Okay, so next is the PAAS shaking color. Decorate 36 eggs. They're ambitious. 4 egg stands,
36
5
is
large
pretty awesome.
bags, 1 dropper, 5 liquid dye pouches, 1 drying tray, 1 instruction sheet, food safe dyes.
okay, we need
So-
to punch out the,
Yeah. But first, we need to open it.
and we had some, save some of these eggs for the
Candy.
shine.
And the
And
color
the-
whip.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then we also,
Actually, the candy shine and
I think it just puts a glaze on it, frankly. Otherwise, it's the same. Okay, all right,
this
we
is
got
also PAAS, huh?
more liquid dye going on. Okay, so we got several bags. We also have a variety of colors this time. We have this sheet of paper, not sure if that's important or not, and we have our instructions. This is the one that uses the rice.
Okay.
Okay,
So
so you
we're
have the
going to
rice in a
put
bowl or a
Half a
container.
cup of long grain uncooked white rice. Well, I got brown rice. We're going to do brown rice because that's what I got. Into each plastic bag. Carefully cut corner off the liquid dye pouch and pour color into each bag of
Oh.
rice.
So
Close
that-
top of bag by sealing from edge to edge. Oh, so these are going to be Ziploc bags.
Yeah.
Mix color evenly into rice by moving the side of bag with hand. So you're going to massage.
So they used to dye, that's how they dye sugar for Mardi Gras cakes.
Okay.
Oh, I didn't know
For king
that.
cakes.
What, with rice?
No, with sugar, they add drops
Yeah.
of food coloring.
Sugar, yeah.
That's good to know because I wanted to try doing like a fake king cake recipe at home.
I
And
think.
what kind of held me up was like, well, what do I do about
Sugar?
the sugar? Yeah,
You probably buy the sugar,
sugar?
now, but I'm just
yeah, but
saying.
I want to be able to do it so
Peggy,
people can
when I went to
recreate
Peggy,
it.
she made king
She made
cake.
king cake.
Yeah,
And
she,
she
here,
used-
here's a dropper.
She used the liquid
Very
dye
tiny
and the sugar.
Okay. So, you want to open the Ziploc bag?
Yes, and we add 1/2 cup of rice, and if I
You
need to
have
go
'em.
get more, I don't have a 1/2 cup. I can go get a 1/2 cup, but I don't have one right now.
These are all Ziploc bags. Actually, you could probably buy the cheap sandwich
Yeah.
bags and do the same thing. PAAS was so good about suffocation warning on them. Mine would never have a suffocation warning on 'em.
I have to hide-eyed hands. Hide-eyed fingers.
Yeah, I think it'll come off.
Yeah, I think so too.
These are probably all vegetable dyes. Can't say the same if it gets on your clothes.
So my 1/2 cup is still packed, but we can do half. I don't think it has to be that exact.
Well, you want your rice to
No, I
get
meant
enough rice
you
in the
could
jar.
eyeball
Yeah.
half a cup.
Yeah, you just want to
Yeah.
make sure that you have enough rice for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 bags.
I do have to say, this rabbit headband is giving me a bit of a headache.
Too tight?
It is a little tight.
It's a child's one, that's why.
I got it at 5 below, so who knows?
Okay. And we're gonna put how many drops?
Gotta find so many instructions out here. It just pours color, so probably all of it.
You think?
It says pour color.
What's a dropper for?
We will get there eventually. I went and got a bag of rice as well, so. When this inevitably does not finish it.
Well, we'll have one more after that.
Oh,
So maybe that'll
I
be
think it
enough.
will be enough. Oh, even more.
We'll pour some in the other ones.
I will. Wow, it's this much.
Yeah, we'll pour some in each of them.
I mean, I have
All
more
right.
rice. I brought the
And I
bag
just
out.
want to make sure that the color, it's dispersed. So we pour, what does it say to do about putting the colors in?
Pour the color in.
The whole thing?
It seems to me like yes.
Okay, I need the scissors
Right
to,
here.
and then I'll send you a packet in a bag.
All
Because we're
right.
gonna mix these
Yeah, you
really
need it.
well.
Knead it.
And get the,
And that is what is going to dye the egg,
I think
the
so.
rice?
That's what gives it. So it has like a
Oh,
speckle.
speckled appearance.
Effect.
Okay.
here, Paul. You can have blue and
I'll pour and she can knead.
Okay.
and this is that blue on the outside.
And it says close top, so zip it
And here is
and then knead it.
the orange.
Okay, so y'all used to do Easter egg hunts.
Yeah.
Would y'all do that on Easter Sunday or before?
Well, don't you remember when
I
Peggy
know at
and
Nana's,
Peggy and
But I'm talking
Ellen,
about y'all.
on Easter Sunday, all the cousins would come. Well, maybe not all, but
As
we had
many
like
who could
40
make it,
something
yeah.
first cousins, and many of them, especially all about that age.
That must have been fun. It was fun. I mean, I have about, there's maybe almost 20 of us. And that was fun growing up. Although there weren't that many when I was
No, there
young
weren't.
enough to do an Easter egg hunt.
And this drips all over the place.
And then what would y'all have for Easter dinner? Was there like
Oh.
something y'all traditionally would have?
Whatever Nana fixed.
No, I meant,
grandma's.
yeah,
Probably
grandma's.
gumbo.
Gumbo.
Because that's something, or sauce pickle, it's
Feeds a
something
lot
that,
of people.
that you could feed a lot of people with.
Yeah.
And could you describe chicken sauce pecan? Because I mean, I
It's a
don't.
red sauce with chicken.
And pickles and
No, ours did, but not all
Yeah,
chicken sauce
okay,
pecan
true.
has that.
true.
Rice, it's like chicken
Stew.
fricassee. Isn't that what a fricassee is? It's like a stew
Yeah.
Yeah,
in a
Like a
red
dry
sauce.
blade.
Yeah,
like a dry kind of stew.
like heaven.
I mean, the thing is,
Oh, that
the things we
little
take
bit goes a long way
for
here.
granted, you
Here's
know,
some
as
yellow.
like this is just
Here's
how
some blue.
people do it, is not necessarily. And even the way we do it now might not be the way we do things in 50 years.
Yeah.
Because like y'all did hard-boiled eggs, we did plastic
I'm
eggs.
sure there was some candy in it. We didn't get a lot of candy at Grandma's
Oh,
house.
no.
Mm-mm.
Like a treat for us. She liked Hershey's Kisses. So a treat for us might be you might get one Hershey's Kiss,
Well, she had so many.
or she would
grandkids.
give you a scoop of ice cream.
Yeah, you have to make it
If you're
stretch.
really good, she might
Give you a Pepsi.
Pepsi.
But that's only if you didn't have all the cousins there.
Yeah, yeah, because that's a lot of Pepsi.
Why don't you buy a case of Pepsis?
That's a lot of Pepsi.
Every week you bought a case of Pepsi.
Go to Mr. Quinese.
I guess Grandma liked Pepsi Cola. That's funny. They had Coke at my mother's
Yeah.
hair salon.
Yeah.
That's we got to taste Coke. But she had a Coke machine, and she sold 6 to 6 ounce bottles
Yeah.
of Coke.
Little bottles.
Little
Yeah.
bottles. And you taste
The
it.
real thick glass bottles.
There was the 5-cent recycling ones, the refund.
Yeah. Okay, red is very red.
So is the purple.
And I'm
Some
peeling
vibrant colors.
the masking tape. That didn't work the way I wanted it to, but that's all
The
right.
yellow is not doing quite so
Well,
well.
keep in mind though, it's brown rice, so it might,
Yeah.
the color might be vibrant, we just can't tell because the rice isn't.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it's
brown.
not, but the rice is not bleached either.
Yeah.
Okay, so open the top of the bag containing colored rice and add 1 hard-boiled egg.
Okay, give me an egg. Give me an egg.
Egg.
See, this would work better on your long eggs because you wouldn't get the liquid necessarily inside. So what do we do with it?
Close top of bag by sealing from edge to edge. any air left inside will help egg move. So you don't want to take the air out if you can help it.
Yeah.
Shake egg gently around rice in plastic bag, approximately 15 seconds or until desired look is achieved.
Uh-huh.
Open bag and remove egg.
Okay.
Leave rice on egg and sit egg on paper towel. Once egg is dry, you can wipe off the rice.
Okay,
You can
so-
then put it in other colors to get a multicolored
So
look.
we can put it on a paper towel.
Oh my gosh, there's so much. No,
Yeah.
never mind. There's 2 instruction sheets.
Oh,
This
thank
is
you.
one that would scale to a group. You know what I mean?
Give it.
You could do a group of kids. I haven't done one yet, but I will.
It's not that hard to get the color on it.
No, and I want to do multicolor because that's the point.
Yeah. And even if it has
Oh,
rice on it,
Yeah,
That's
rice
okay.
kind of sticks to you.
well, you don't dip. Here, use one of these to dip it out.
I
Oh,
wish this
no.
one came with gloves. This would be one for gloves.
But they don't want you
Yeah.
touching
So
it.
what the rice
Well, I
does
did.
is it kind of
But it
just
doesn't leave
speckles
any
on it,
fingerprints on it.
which is neat.
Okay, I need another egg.
Yeah, that. Look at that.
Oh wait, let me here.
Or
That-
another color,
I pulled,
All right, the egg off. The tape
Yeah,
off.
the tape.
Pass the yellow
Give me a sec.
bag right there, or the orange. Did anybody do the orange?
No.
Not yet. Okay, so this is my green egg. Very pretty. I like this kit already. This kit's kind of
Because it looks artsy.
Yeah.
not just artsy.
It's not
It's
so-
just so different from
Pass
the
me an
other
egg.
ones because the other ones are all kind of the same. Now keep in mind we got 2 more kits to do.
Okay.
Unless y'all want to boil some eggs.
Well,
I can ask
but
Joseph.
still
too.
got blown eggs.
Yeah, but this is how many blown eggs we have.
We have some.
Yeah,
oh,
we
No,
have one more
I'm gonna
kit,
put those
huh?
inside.
One
Huh?
more kit.
No,
'Cause
we
we're gonna
do, don't we?
we're
We
gonna
have a
do
color
these
shine.
with color eggs right here.
Oh, okay. All right.
We'll take some of those. Well, you just do like this even.
Yeah, but I mean to take it out and use the spoon instead of my fingers.
That red is really a pretty color.
Yeah,
So-
it is.
For me, growing up, we usually did Easter at my mom's parents' house in Picayune, and they lived kind of out in the country, which was great for me because I like being
Being in the
outside
country.
and I like animals and I used to go hunt lizards and salamanders and frogs, so that was fun. And it was one of the chances I got to see my cousins, especially after many of them moved to Texas, because I was really pretty close to my boy cousins growing up. Because we were about the same, all about the same age.
And it says when they dry, the rice will fall off.
No, you, give me a second.
The rice is already
Leave
falling off.
rice, let egg dry for 30 seconds. Once egg is dry, you can wipe off rice with hand. So 30 seconds isn't bad.
No. And then we can put it in another color.
Yes, I think this is a cool
And
one.
then what else do we do after that?
I think you just keep rinse and repeat for this one. So it's simple.
What's it called?
Oh, I'd have to turn
It's a
things-
PAAS. This one here,
Yes.
It's the shaken,
shaking color.
Shake and bake.
shaken color.
Yeah,
Making
because
color.
it really,
It's
it's
quick.
going to look like,
You get a lot of color.
Yeah.
it's going to look like what it shows on the package
Yeah,
too.
I'm like
It's
so
30
many other ones
seconds,
we've done.
and then we can wipe off the rice.
Yeah. And we would have an Easter egg hunt
Except
with
it was a little bit
plastic
different.
eggs
Yeah,
filled
but
with candy.
they'd also put, they put stickers.
Sometimes you'd get an Easter basket. It kind of depended.
But they would put stickers and all kinds of stuff in
Yeah.
it.
And here's the
Eggs,
telling
not just
thing.
candy.
So my boy cousins would get these big Easter baskets full of plastic toys, and I
Not
would
from
usually
Nana Bobo.
yeah, and
No,
I would
they
get
didn't
this
do that.
little silver bracelet. Now the thing I realized as an adult is my Easter present was probably nicer, but as a kid, all I could see was big basket of
I don't
toys.
think they got a big basket.
Not from Nana.
No, it was like the inexpensive basket.
No,
Easter
they
basket.
didn't do
They
that
didn't do
kind of
that.
stuff.
Well, what were they getting? I just remember they
Maybe they
got
got a
brought
truck or
their
something.
Their baskets
from home, maybe.
Yeah, or maybe they got a truck or something, you know, a
Maybe.
boy thing.
Yeah.
I guess you can't say that these
No.
days, huh?
Something more towards their interest.
Pass me the blue.
The problem was my interest was not jewelry.
Here,
Although
oh, you
as an
get Easter
adult-
bunny earrings.
As
And,
an adult, I can appreciate it, but as a girl,
Yeah.
I was not as I was a little bit ungrateful.
But then you also had Easter egg hunt, so it's
Yeah,
not
that
like
was
you.
fun.
It's not like you didn't get other things.
Yeah.
No, and my parents, or my mom really, because I don't think Dad really was the reason for
What?
the Easter basket. I don't think Dad was the one
No.
putting together the Easter
Not
basket.
really. No.
I think that was you.
Well, when you were 7 and 7, you wasn't there, but he was more about his Easter basket.
Oh, Daddy always had to have what? The heavenly hash.
Well, I don't know. I would fix it
And-
for him.
I know. And I remember one of you told me Heavenly Hash had coconut in it. Apparently it doesn't.
No, it
Daddy
didn't.
did. Daddy said
Maybe
it
he
did.
thought it did.
And I refuse to eat it because I like coconut, but I'm very picky about
Maybe he
coconut.
did. Maybe he thought it did.
Like I like
Yeah.
toasted coconut. I don't like fresh coconut that much.
I knew it didn't. Ooh, look
I
at
think
that.
no. Ooh, that's pretty. I think he told it to keep me from
You
eating
use two
it.
colors, Steve?
Yeah, I put the blue on top of the yellow.
Oh, okay.
And this is yellow on green.
On
Oh, that's
green.
pretty.
Oh, we gotta try some red and something.
I'm gonna try
Maybe the red and
the
green.
blue and orange.
Gotta knock the rice off
Yeah,
first. though,
Eventually, yeah.
Before you put it in the other bag. So that's pretty.
Uh-oh, little boy.
That's pretty without even.
I think, or is it Joseph?
It shows
You,
it.
hi. Have you come to dye eggs with us? We're having fun.
No, not necessarily. Bethel and some other people want to actually see the eggs. I don't know why
Oh.
they haven't put them on camera.
We're working on them. No eggs are finished.
Well, the glitter ones are dry.
Drying
probably,
down
so you can
there.
put the glitter ones
and
up.
we still have stuff to do with those.
Yeah, I mean, why not show the work in progress?
But-
progress?
Well,
Just
they were
because of
wet.
room. Yeah. So these are the glitter
That
eggs.
turned out kind of pretty.
They're
Don't touch
probably
anything on.
done, honestly. I wonder if they're sticky. No, they're not too sticky.
This was kind
Well,
of
while you're out
interesting.
here, we're talking about how people spend Easter.
It looks like salt on them. What is
It's
that?
just glitter.
This stuff.
Salt
Oh,
would
okay.
honestly be a good idea, or sugar,
Yeah.
because it's non-toxic. You can just
And it
scoop
will
it
kind
up.
of resist.
Except that sugar would attract
Salt wouldn't.
roaches.
So how did you, Joseph, used to spend Easter? What's your Easter tradition growing up?
We didn't necessarily have much of a tradition. We would dye eggs sometime around Easter, but I don't think we dyed eggs on
On
Easter.
No.
I mean, there were hunts at some of the local parks, Easter egg
that's
hunts
fun.
or whatever. We did that
You
sometimes.
get to do that with other kids.
Yeah.
Like not just family.
Yeah, and I mean, schools always had
Yeah.
Easter egg
Ours
hunts.
didn't.
Oh, that was
Really?
In,
No.
that was in the old days
We didn't.
when they kind of celebrated the holidays.
Yeah.
That's
I-
taboo now.
I don't remember a single
think,
year
you know what
of
I
being
would
young
like
in
to
which
see?
we didn't do an Easter
Where
egg hunt at school.
where you treat it more like a cultural thing and you do different activities from different cultures could be a good way to have that and be respectful to other people too.
So you flake off the rice of this
You
after
do,
the fact,
yeah,
right?
and you can get this like cool speckle
I
look.
don't like,
I like,
the red and the green. Though,
Well, no,
'cause
that's
it's like
Christmas, girl.
brown.
but I like it because
To
I
make a
like
Mardi Gras egg.
I like this kit the best because it's quicker. You get a lot of color, and it's very hands-on. Whereas
Yeah.
the other kits, not as hands-on. And I'm
And I
all
can't
about.
remember, are all these white eggs?
Yeah,
Or
these are all white eggs because
okay.
I thought they would take the color the best.
Yeah.
So what did your family do? Would you go to your grandma's?
Yeah, we usually just spent time with family. We didn't make a big deal out of it. It was just like candy and family, basically.
That was ours too. Or at Nana's house, we'd have like a big dinner, but not overly expensive or fancy because you have a lot of people to feed. Oh, those are kind of good. What are you gonna do with this one over here?
That's done.
That's done. What was it originally?
It was blue.
Oh, you're just gonna leave it blue?
Yeah.
That works. The blue's pretty too.
I think my phone is dead.
Dade.
Dave.
You need it to be charged?
Now I've got to charge in my purse.
Okay.
I just need to. But the blue and yellow came out.
Cause I was wondering. Yeah, that's the
Wings.
problem with the
blown
blown eggs. Fortunately, they
They can
didn't
be
fall.
blown away.
No.
Oh,
not
it is
yet.
picking
Don't
up.
speak too soon.
Hang on.
Becca.
Yeah,
Okay.
the wind's picking up because it's getting darker.
Where shall I put this?
See, this
Are you
is-
done with that
Yeah,
one?
this is putting it right there.
I would
put
just
it
put
in
it back. Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, they're not even sticky. That's nice.
So that's another good thing. It
Yeah.
doesn't really take them that long to dry.
No.
Is the tape taking any color?
Not really. I've been peeling off the tape because
Oh, okay.
it would
It's
it
not
would
helping.
flake off anyway.
Well, it would go, like if you put it in liquid dye, that you could see the air
Just
bubbles
comes
coming
off.
up.
So
Yeah.
it didn't really. Because
green
I'm
came
trying
out
to
good.
think if there's any Louisiana specific Easter traditions, but I don't know outside of just like
Easter egg.
Easter egg hunts. If there are, and I don't know if there are.
We
Well,
weren't,
that's interesting, Dee.
we weren't French enough
That is true.
to know about.
I'm sure some people do like a couchon
But
de
this
lait.
was at
because that's like
Grandma's
you're
house.
feeding a bunch of people.
Sure.
Oh, this is pretty too. It's orange.
Orange
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
blue.
Well, it's very dinosaur-y.
It does,
Or
yeah.
almost marbled.
Yeah, ooh.
And if there's
This is
some that
really
are still
pretty. This one,
damp,
too.
we could actually
Glitter out the
glue it on, like mine was kind
Yeah.
of still damp.
Show the stream.
I don't know if that's gonna work.
I like how Impalas have like bigger splotches. Because that's like almost like watercolor, like very artistic. And then this one's really pretty with the blue and the yellow.
Yeah. That one came out good.
And then we never really did much with Dad's family for Easter.
Well, by the time y'all were big enough,
Are you done with that one?
both grandparents were dead.
Yeah.
So, I mean, the rest of
May as well
them,
show it to the camera.
Mom
Yeah.
put
the aunts and
sparkles on this
uncles
one.
kind of,
Drifted apart.
they
Over
weren't
time.
even talking to each other, so.
Ooh, those are neat though. I like those. I'm glad we did those with the blown eggs too. Because
Yeah. That's really pretty, because you
yeah,
can
it
spray,
is, isn't it?
you can,
Yeah.
you can paint it, you can spray it with like, the clear acrylic, you
Yeah.
know?
You keep it forever.
if you want. I give it
Well,
a year.
They're clean.
But this is one I can see us doing when we have kids because it's pretty easy.
The rice one?
Yeah, it's pretty easy. It's pretty satisfying. It looks like the box.
This,
Yeah.
we
Look
had,
at that.
we had
That's
trouble keeping the eggs submerged, whether they were blown or whether they were hard boiled.
Yeah.
They would end up with one side, like some of these darker ones, would end up with one side a little bit lighter, and that was the part that
Yeah.
was.
Bobbing.
This is all
I mean,
the
we
same kind
usually
of
dyed eggs multiple colors anyway. Someone in the comments was saying that you could do, rainbow effects or whatever on them.
If you have a wax crayon, maybe.
Yeah.
What I
that's
wanted
what
to
the
do
little dipping
for
stick
this
is for,
one,
right? You
oh,
can
you can do half and
adjust
half
the level,
and stuff.
or
Yeah.
yeah,
That's
even
true.
more
That's
so.
true. Or if you know the color theory, you can go the yellow
Yeah.
and then do like teal and then blue at the bottom.
Mm-hmm.
But,
it overlaps. I mean, that's what
okay.
we always did. We would dye eggs like 3 or 4 different colors.
We have the one with the foam.
We do. Yeah, I'm excited about it. And that's now we're moving back to the ones
No,
that use
no, because you
the.
had two kits that did.
We did the two kits, the sparkle one and
You
the
ever
shaka
show them
shaka.
the rice bags
Rice.
or whatever?
Delicious rice.
And if this is food-based dye, you could probably.
Have some Easter rice. I'm one of those people who
Interesting.
I couldn't do blue milk. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like would you mind turning on the light?
A green rice and ham.
No, you gotta yeah. Okay. Thank you. Yeah. Sorry. No, I mean we did Valentine's when I was in school, but we didn't do much for Easter really that I can think of.
As time went by, they were doing less and less of those kinds of things. It's-
Well,
Yeah.
what I'd like to see is different cultures. So, like, I think part of the complaint is that Christian holidays are the only ones that you do stuff in school for.
No, they also shared other cultural things.
Sure. But, like, something for Chinese New Year's would be really cool.
Right. The thing is, it got to the point where people got to be so picky, they just decided, you know what, we're just not doing, we just won't do that at school. It's
Another
too-
thing is, you're not knowledgeable enough about
That's
these
true.
traditions.
To do it fairly.
to-
Yeah.
If you had
Justice.
people in the community.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Because there was
Yes.
a
That would be
Muslim
so
family, I
cool.
know that,
Yeah.
But they didn't do stuff like that.
Well, it's up to,
Yeah, that
I
kind of
mean,
stuff.
yeah, it's up to them too. But if you live in an area that is more multicultural, it would be such a cool opportunity to invite community members to share
Yeah.
their culture. But also as a comfort level too, because you have people who moved here and they were harassed for what they are. So they're very private about their culture and it takes a lot of courage to
Yeah.
share that.
True.
And then you have people who are very proud and want to share it. Okay, so we got Let me clean this up a little bit so we have more room.
So
I
far,
like the rice one the
these
best.
came out the best, and then probably the
Those
ones
were
with-
very easy too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're gonna get rid of the rice.
Yes. I'm not eating it.
You're not eating the rice?
No. Hold on. I guess hold on to it
Okay.
because we might at the end like mix some kits.
Well, so seal the bags,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah,
So
please
the-
seal the bags.
The liquid doesn't.
I just meant I'm not eating the rice
evaporate.
after because yuck. I mean, I'm sure it tastes okay, but yuck.
Okay, so these other two kits have to do with stuff that we've already dyed. Yes. Okay. This also has PAAS dye.
We use the Dudley dye. Do you want to try using
Was that
the
this was
PAAS?
Dudley?
Yeah. No,
No, that was
these
PAAS.
are Dudley dyes.
No. What I'm saying is, the colors look all the same.
They do, yeah.
So I don't think that that's the big issue. What's the difference is going to be.
Oh,
this
those
is
use dye bags.
whip powder.
That's cool.
And this has, I don't know. I don't know
Okay,
what this
so-
is.
We prepared those colored eggs. That's what took us so long in the beginning is we were trying to get enough eggs dyed already and dry that we could do some of the other stuff
Let's see, there's the colors,
Just like-
and
right off the bat.
here is the bag.
So honestly, with this
Or-
too, you can seal these rice bags up and they might last another day. So like, if for some gloves. Yes, please show us what's in the kit.
Okay, there should be, and I don't see it, maybe it's
These are the
fell
dye
out.
tablets.
There should be a dipper like this.
I took it out
Okay.
and folded it. A
There's-
dipper, which I already folded, so that it's a little easier. Liquid dye,
And then whip powder.
whip powder. So
And
we have to
gloves.
make it into something. Instruction sheets.
And you need that bowl right here. I have
Yeah.
to empty it. I have to
That's okay. I
rice
got a
in it.
trash can.
Why do you have rice in it?
Because I
She was cleaning up
I
the table,
cleaned off
helping
the
out.
table.
We don't have to use that bowl. We could use this.
It says a bowl. A
Well,
bowl.
this is bowlish.
A bowl.
Here's a bowl.
Light
bowl.
bowl.
A bowl.
And then we also have those Easter egg tattoos. We'll do those. at
We'll do that
very
on the ugly
end.
eggs.
On the ugly eggs, the ones that don't turn out.
The ones that need to be dressed up. And we still have candy shine.
Yeah, those I think
Yeah.
also
We do
use
that on the-
pre-dyed eggs.
Yes.
Let's see. So
Yes,
let's
so the prettier ones maybe.
maybe.
Okay, Becky, you want the gloves since there's one pair?
Oh, I don't care. Whoever cares the most.
I don't know
about
what the gloves
staying
are for.
No,
hands.
you do dye tablets first.
We did
That's what
that.
we did.
Oh, we did
Yeah.
the files already?
No,
Yeah, the
no.
candy
No,
shine.
what she means is we already dyed the eggs.
Oh, yeah.
So they're
okay.
ready to go.
So that's not an issue.
But this
So
is
here-
just a dyeing kit.
Yeah. But then what? You put like a glaze on it, right? To make
Yeah.
them shiny.
Must contain soybean oil.
Of course it does. It's probably edible. 'Cause I mean,
They all have to be like that.
Where are the,
Okay, we're in the bowl. We're going to mix empty content of dry foam powder into 4-quart mixing bowl and 1/3 cup of room temperature water.
okay. I do have water. How much? 1/3 cup? It said.
okay, this is the
Use an
gloss.
electric mixer
Oh,
with
give me a
egg
minute.
beaters
Actually, Joseph.
or a whisk attachment
Joseph.
This is the gloss.
until product
Yeah,
foams.
that's what we need for
Okay.
the other kit.
Until the product foams.
All right, hang on.
And
What-
makes peaks.
Oh,
it's,
no.
it's like meringue.
Meringue.
Okay. Well, or you could use whipped cream or probably shaving cream, but we don't have either of those. What do I need to get from inside?
The room temperature water.
We
1/3
got
cup.
water, but I need to
1/3 cup.
measure it. So this is water
And a mixer.
and well, you'll see what I got.
You got his thing.
I have a beater. We got a beater. You want to come out with the beater?
I don't even know what this is. It doesn't even have a smell. It's just called whip powder.
Two gloss packets plus one cloth.
What do you do with the cloth?
Shine it maybe?
What's it say?
Well, there are no instructions.
You're inside the box.
Oh, okay.
But if you took everything out,
Then I should have the instructions somewhere.
right.
Here's the dye. That's the thing to make it look like candy, which it's
Yeah,
not.
it's gloss. No, there's
No, no.
dye tablets and gloss.
No, I'm talking about those, you put the eggs on those
Yes,
to make
right.
it look like candy.
Right, okay.
Sorry, took me a second.
Okay,
Okay,
third of a cup of
I don't
water.
have a beater because I don't bake. Not that there's anything wrong with baking. I am just
So a third of a
not
cup of water.
a baker. Yeah, but I do have a whisk, like an egg
Well,
whisk.
what's a third of a cup?
It's the very last, the bottom one. I can do it.
Wait. Okay, there's 2/3. It's this one here.
It's the wee at the
This one.
bottom, probably.
No.
Okay.
Because this
this
is
one.
2/3.
Yeah. This is one. No, that's 1/4. You're right. It's the second to last. Sorry. I know. I'm
Yours are
gonna.
getting in my way.
I know.
Right.
Oh!
Whoa, back up. And that's hot, isn't it?
Not. It's warm. It's not.
It says room temperature.
Well.
Just look.
Ah!
Poking me
Sorry.
out with her ears. Hold up. This is gonna be too hot.
Leave it out for a minute and it'll cool down quick enough because it's not cold, but it's definitely spring.
Okay, a little bit more.
Start with a dry, colored, or uncolored egg. Before opening gloss packet, knead gloss pouch, knead
Good.
packet with fingertips for 10 minutes.
Well, if you don't mind, I would do them at the same time, just like hand exercises.
Well, we're doing, that's a different pack.
Yeah, I know, that's the gloss. All right, so we're doing this thing. What do I do?
This needs to be room temperature. It's
In
not gonna work, it's not gonna
Pecan.
work the same.
All
I
right.
hate to tell you.
Okay, well, I will get some
Okay.
tap water.
All right, Becca, do you have a small
We're not-
disposable plate?
We're not doing that right now,
Oh,
we're doing
okay.
this one.
I do have disposable plates. I mean, I'm gonna get it while I'm in.
All right. We're doing this right now.
And what is that?
This is the foam.
Oh.
With the eggs some of the eggs that are dyed.
Oh, excuse me.
Well, maybe, since all of them have to be dyed, right, to some degree, we should put, except these have tape on them. I'll wait till she comes back. Because I'd rather do the ones that are already that, and then she could just put
Yeah.
these with the ones that she's going to paint. Anyway, so you gotta mix that up, place foam onto parchment paper or a cookie sheet tray. We're gonna put the foam on parchment paper or a cookie sheet tray. This is still hot.
The glass is hot. I added cold water.
Well, this is not a third. A third of a
No,
cup.
how much is it lacking?
About, don't worry about it. Make it work, I guess. Parchment paper or cookie sheet tray. We're gonna, and something to spread the foam with. Okay. This is not gonna make a lot of foam. And this stinks.
Yeah, what's it smell like?
I don't know. It does make a foam. It does make a foam.
Alright, sorry.
Yes,
Joseph's getting the disposable plate.
Smells funny, but it does
Of course
make a
it does.
foam.
Yeah. I think it smells funny
Smell
because
it.
it's got soy in it. I mean,
Oh.
I like soy okay, but... And this is the parchment paper. Thank you, by the way, because you brought this for the paper making.
This is to make peaks and holds stiff peak shape approximately 3 minutes on high with electric.
And Aunt Paula
Yes.
is mixing the glaze for the
No,
other kit because
not
it
yet.
takes... Yes, she is. Because it said mix for 10 minutes.
Oh, okay.
So that's one, if you're going to do it, you want to start.
Okay, this does not hold peaks.
It doesn't really say what to do with the glass.
This is why you need
I bet even his little blender thing
Yeah. Maybe.
doesn't work. This is all about putting air.
Yeah. Aerating it so it's foamy.
'Cause it's not making stiff peaks.
Well, when you get tired, I can take over. I'm just putting parchment paper on the
Nope, no peaks.
cookie tray. Yeah. One thing I have to say with all of these kits is these are all with parental supervision.
Oh, yeah.
And not that there's anything wrong with that, but I think sometimes people buy these kits hoping that they can just like give it to their kid and not have to worry about it.
Not have to watch it.
Right, and all of these kits require not just watching, thank you, but a
doing.
lot of doing, which I think is good, you know?
Yeah,
Showing
that's
the
good.
camera the eggs.
Huh?
Have you been showing the camera?
Trying to.
You might want to show them the egg tower. I don't think we're.
I'm working on it.
I think I want now. Let him out or just want him?
Put him on the halter. The bowcat wants to join us.
Yeah, but you might need to take over. This is, I mean, it's funny,
Yeah. Well,
but it's not
I will.
peaking.
I will happily take over.
Do we do anything else?
This is our egg tower.
Making my money.
No, but basically you are, I think. Hey buddy, did you want to come outside? You want egg? Egg? Alright, I'll take over if you want.
Yeah. Making stiff peaks. As if hard and fast. Hey, Mr. Bo. Hello, good boy.
It does smell fine. But we're making progress. That's another thing, is it's like a 2-adult job.
In that case, 3 adults.
Oh, I meant
all these
fabric.
kits too. There was some fabric in here. Yes, right there.
Why?
Fold the fabric and dip corner into gloss and apply by polishing onto shell.
Okay.
That's the messy one too. Because you're gonna get all over here. Yeah. I'll explain on that so we can all do it.
Yeah, I see why they said a blender, but the thing is a lot of people don't have blenders.
Yeah, but I had a hand mixer that you do like this. Yeah. And it would have probably.
I
'cause
have
used to
one
make whipped
somewhere.
cream with it.
I have one somewhere, but it got broken. Joseph fixed it, and I
I
don't
know, but this is in my drawer. I just brought it.
Yeah,
It was
and-
that before the days of blenders.
Well,
There's
hey,
something,
bud.
some things that you can always you like doing it by hand.
I mean, this is one of the reasons I don't bake.
Well, if you did bake, then you would have the proper tools.
It does.
You can't get it
rip up,
fast enough. Yeah, but you can't get it to go fast enough to make peas.
So it's in the same drawer as the one
Yeah,
of
like that.
Yeah.
There you go, Becca.
Here,
the-
Joseph.
Jank.
Third adult.
Why is it janky?
Nope, you're doing it. I'll take it. I just wanted to get out. I just wanted to get out from
What is
behind
it?
the.
It's a foam.
It's food safe foam. It's got
okay.
soy in it. Everything pretty much other than that glitter is food safe. Alright, so Joseph is whipping up.
Oh,
yeah.
get you make peas.
So much
Hold it straight
better.
up and down. Hold it straight up and down. Yeah. Yeah. Use it to break the sides.
I don't care.
You think you want some of that?
He does. Bowie wants.
It doesn't smell good.
Get a grill attachment to mix it, Kenneth says. Actually, yeah, that would.
It's still not pecan, huh?
It's
Not
better.
really.
Supposed to look like my last day. That's better than keeping that wet.
Yeah,
The wet
Certainly faster.
yeah.
will wear you out.
It's kind of janky because it's come apart a few times.
That's a little bit better, but not quite.
eventually have a life.
Leave a big old thumbs up for Joseph and
Okay,
his.
Can you
Let me
hold
see.
it at an angle maybe?
I
so
can.
That
Let's see if it peaks a little bit better, but it's supposed to hold a peak for like,
I can get it all into one place, and then maybe it'll go a little bit faster.
Mama, would you help him? I knotted it so he can't just run off.
Yeah, you made it, trailer, right?
He is a cat after all.
Where you going?
He wants to go in the yard to look for lizards.
Can I go put him on the other side?
You could, yeah.
Come on, Bo. You turn.
Some of these kids are really cool, but they're so involved that I just can't see people necessarily doing
Come
them.
on.
That's
Come
more
on.
peaky.
Yeah, I think that's
let's go.
without there. It's still kind of drippy, but
Let's go. Come on.
Honestly, you could do this with shaving foam, except that's not food safe, or whipped
Yeah.
cream. You okay?
Yeah.
So tired just looking at you. Actually, I was beating it by hand before, and Mom was beating it before me.
all right, let it down.
I don't know that it's ever gonna be.
I think this is about as good as we're gonna get.
That's a peak.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
That's a peak, almost.
All right,
Yeah,
I'm gonna do the
okay.
dumb thing.
So now we need to spread it.
Oh! Ah!
What'd you do?
Food safe doesn't mean.
Why did you put it in your mouth? Why did you do that?
For science.
You
It
want
looks-
to do it with some poison too?
It's food safe. It's not poison. It's just disgusting.
Okay, place foam onto parchment paper or a cookie sheet tray.
Okay, wait a minute. Wait. I got two things I gotta do.
So I gotta move this.
Yes.
Good.
Yeah, he started slipping his halter. I think because he's skinny. Okay. No, really?
He has lost weight.
Here, I'll do that. You get that
Yes.
spatula thing.
Lovely noise, I know.
What do you do with that?
We're gonna basically make a tie-dye thing.
Spread
Ye-
foam 1 inch thick, creating your swirling creative work
luck.
area.
Good luck. 1 inch thick. We'll see about that.
Open liquid dyes and slowly drizzle color around the foam while continuing to create an
This is-
abstract of color.
This is very involved. I think
Yeah.
the rice kit is currently my favorite kit. It's like just the right amount of involved.
Yeah.
What? You don't really care for too much involved?
I do, but to me, dyeing Easter eggs is just not a
It
craft
doesn't hold
that.
a child's interest along, especially if you have to wait for that to peak.
Yeah, this one's
Yeah,
a
but you
tough
do it
one.
with a mixer, it takes 3 minutes.
Maybe if you
No,
have
it
a
said
mixer.
that. I
If you
believe it.
have a mixer, the thing. Sorry. The thing about some of these kits is that I want to encourage families that might not have a lot of money
Yeah.
that these kits could be a way to do
1
these sort of
inch.
things with their kids.
And where are the colors? Over here.
Mhm.
Okay.
And when you have to have a mixer,
Yeah.
that's expensive.
Ah, same PAAS colors that we used on the rice.
This has the gloss has PAAS.
No, I
color too.
think that's Dudley. I think. Maybe
What?
I'm wrong.
On the rice?
No, on the. Bo, you looking suspicious over there, son.
He's not, he's still attached.
I know, but he's looking at me like.
No, he's enjoying himself. I'd like to get into that clover, probably.
Probably.
Okay, I don't
Kinda
think it's
like
gonna be, it's
Ferdinand.
too big for an inch. Probably.
You think
So,
it's less than an inch? An
what
inch
do you
is
wanna
a
do?
tricky
Start
one.
swirling your colors?
Yes, but I'm gonna
Okay, here.
I'm gonna cut them out just a little bit.
Now, I think I have a straw, and we could use the straw or the end of a fork to
Okay.
swirl the colors.
No,
Or
they just do
toothpick
it like
even.
this.
Yeah, or that. Go for
That
it.
reminds me of the brownies I make with the
With marshmallow
Look,
or
look,
caramel.
look.
Yeah.
you take a toothpick or a knife tip and swirl it.
Yeah, those are good.
Look at the colors.
These aprons need pockets.
Yes. they
Yeah.
do.
That's pretty. What you see, Bo?
The birds. My cat Bowie's out on the yard in a leash. On a leash. Here, I'll show you real quick. See, there he is. That's my boy. So
You use
far,
all the colors.
yeah, might as well. We have we've done many kits. Which is your favorite so far?
Who you talking to?
Anyone who wants to answer.
I personally like the rice.
Rice is the
So far.
coolest.
Now this,
Yeah.
this might be, I mean, it's a pain, but it might
Yeah, it might be worth it.
This involves polishing. You only have one
Yeah.
cloth.
Yeah, I might be able to find.
Maybe paper towels will do just
That's
as well.
maybe one cloth. Can you imagine?
But
you know
I could
what?
have brought some cloth.
No, it's
see?
like a piece of.
Right, I could have brought a piece of.
Piece of cotton.
What, Bud? What
Okay.
you want?
Now what?
How colorful.
What do you do?
Oh, neat.
Oh, look at that. And what do we do next? Use a toothpick to swirl color around foam. Tip for best results. Do not over mix.
I'm not gonna. This is basically
Place
it.
plastic gloves on hands. Dip eggs into foam covering egg. Tip, use a dipping and swirling motion to cover each side of the egg. Do not roll.
Dipping and swirling.
Like
Okay.
this.
Getting creative. And we're doing we can do colored eggs and we can also do some of the plain.
This is the one where you dye them first?
Yeah.
Or not?
Yeah, but they did say you could do some plain ones if you want.
I don't see anything about dyeing them first. Place foam covered egg onto parchment paper to color for 5 minutes. Do we have any more parchment?
People usually
Paper.
use shaving cream and add the dye to that. Yeah, that's what I was thinking about too. Was shaving cream would be an easier way
Yeah.
to do this.
So you don't even
So where do
actually
we
have
put
to,
the done egg?
on parchment paper.
What up, Bowie? You want back up?
Want to come back up here
He
with
does,
that?
but he's on his lead.
I'll go get him.
Okay.
Go far for him now.
If you put his thing up here,
And here's the problem. These are all blown eggs or
no. Well, some are
let's
and
just try
some
to
are
take a
hard
boiled
boiled.
egg.
I've got
Because I
a
think
blown egg right here.
they'd be less likely to just go
Go
flying.
flying. Okay, then I will swap first. And what? They just want me to roll it? What do they want me to
No,
do?
do not roll. Swirl it in the color. Do not overdo.
What? And then what?
Dip eggs into foam covering the egg.
Covering the egg.
Use a dipping and swiping motion
Dipping
to
and
cover each side
swiping.
egg. Do not roll. It's going to have foam on it after. Place foam covered egg onto parchment paper to color for 5 minutes.
I assume we're just not gonna get the tops and the bottoms.
Oh, but it's
What?
all
What's
right
up?
to lick this egg mixture. I put it on.
soy. So
Why
probably.
do you like that?
I tasted it and it was disgusting. Like it didn't taste toxic. It just tasted like
taste
on purpose nasty.
like he's getting some more.
So that's a thing to keep in mind, y'all. If you got a cat,
I know.
he,
He's had enough.
yeah, it's nasty, huh, bud? Gross.
Yum. Ah, still look in his mouth.
Gross.
You guys got to get all that stuff
Where's
off
his
of it.
leash?
I have it.
Okay, where's another one that?
Give me a white one.
This one's foiled.
Yeah, but give me a white one because I'm putting them in the stand.
Oh, but these have
Would you
tape
peel
on
the
them. You want
tape off for me? Yeah, because I can't.
Yuck, Bo.
That's
might do better.
Yeah.
I mean, keep in mind, cats lick their own booties, so anything has to taste better
But it's
than that.
theirs.
Oh, you're gonna be brave? Okay. No rolling, just dip it. That's kind of pretty. Dip it. Dip that egg. And Kenneth was saying people usually do this but with shaving cream, and I've seen people do this with shaving cream. And that, honestly, would be a lot easier
Yeah, it
than
would.
this.
It'll probably smell better
The
too.
whipping is annoying. You want in? Give us a minute.
You just gonna stay there? Okay. That's good.
That's what you do.
Oh,
is you
that's
just
pretty.
dip. And then drop.
Mine all
Is it
looks like
supposed to dry
crabs.
like that?
It said 5 minutes, so
And then what?
it's supposed to dry like that for 5 minutes.
Keep color for 5
Here's
minutes.
the-
Additional
here's the-
time equals deeper color. Wash eggs off with cool water to
Okay.
remove the foam.
Oh, it's
And
dying
uncover
while it's
your
there.
mess. Yes.
Okay.
You want to try one in, Paula? Oh, too messy.
We'll
Well,
get
my
my fingers
hands are
so
dying
far.
enough.
I mean, I can give you the gloves and go fill this with cool
Oh,
water
that's
so we
okay.
can rinse
No,
it.
even my fingers. Oh, look.
Okay.
Oh, wait a minute
She's
here.
found. She's discovered.
Now that
Thank
would be, they would have fun doing that.
That is true. Ooh, I'm
If
so
you
sorry.
get the color
I
off
keep getting
that.
people in my ears.
Kids would definitely have fun doing that. It's almost like finger paint.
Well, if you mix it with soap powder. Didn't they used to make finger paints like that? They
Yeah, I
mix
used
it
to
with
put soap
flakes
powder
or
with my
something?
temper,
Yeah,
so that if it got on their clothes, it would come out
wash
easier.
out. So that might be an interesting alternative.
You want to try? I can give you my gloves.
Look at
Oh,
that.
and we'll have to do the gold ones too. So, but the gold, so let's leave, if we're gonna keep doing these, let's use the white ones. The white
Okay.
eggs, yeah,
Yeah,
because we still have to
the
gild
glaze.
some eggs and
Oh.
polish some eggs.
Yeah.
Good. It doesn't matter.
No, this one, it's over here.
Oh.
That's for the vlog for later, so it's not actually that important.
Sure.
This is the important one.
Yeah.
Don't they look beautiful,
And then we're gonna rinse them off.
y'all?
See, some
Oh,
of
they
it
are
doesn't
pretty.
actually stick too much on it, but look, some of it's kind of doing like this. Look, right there, and
I
look
know,
at the colors.
it's seeping into the egg.
No, it's doing like this. It's
Pulling back.
it's
Turtling.
pulling back, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
And it's leaving. Look at this one here with the
Joseph,
color.
I'm gonna give you the gloves. You should do an egg.
No,
I'm
I'm
gonna
good.
fill this with
Yes,
water.
Joseph, you should do an egg.
One
It's so fun.
Well, that's fun. It's okay.
Here's your egg,
I got
Joseph.
to work late today, so I've just been working.
Baby.
So is that a no?
No, I can do one.
These don't
Shouldn't take but a
have
minute.
tape on.
What is the tape at the bottom?
Oh, Ooh, I forgot all about that.
Yeah, you gotta get it on your hands.
That's all.
That's not gonna do any good, because that's just parchment paper.
I got most of it all. The
There's
rest
your egg.
can get on the shirt.
I guess we should have brought some gloves and all, huh? I
Yeah.
had enough of them. And basically what you do is just,
Winning
you
color?
don't roll, you just dip.
Dip and lift.
Uh-huh. Like
Finally tricked Joseph into doing a craft.
that. Well, this
I'm
is,
doing one egg.
unless
An
you know all this
egg.
stuff washes
Egg.
off, this is really kind of messy.
Yeah. Oh, it's probably gonna die anyway. DYE anyway. Here we have another.
I just, they said on the parchment,
That's
try putting
pretty.
on the parchment. And you got the one more?
Yeah,
Here.
Paula does.
Here, Joseph, enjoy.
Wait.
Look at that color. That's
Not
nice.
waiting.
He never waits.
Oh, look, this looks like a fish design.
A fish design? Like fish, like the band?
You see how the
A
foam
fish.
is pulling
Oh,
away?
like a fish.
Pulling
Okay.
away.
It's
Too many
pulling away
fish.
from the egg, the surface. Look at this one. Yeah, that's interesting.
You just drop it?
Yeah.
I guess the foam kind of caught it though.
Yeah,
It's not gonna break falling like an inch.
with paper towels.
Never mind.
It's right here.
I had a
I am
bubble.
diseased.
Yeah.
I guess I could
Here.
wipe it on the apron.
You could.
I mean, what's it gonna do?
we might
Make it
wanna-
more?
Weigh down the parchment because it's floppy.
A little floppy.
Yeah, cause look.
So that works too.
Yeah, stains your
That
hand.
is scary.
It might
That's
wash
serious.
off in water though.
It might wash off on taking a shower.
That's right.
Okay.
Okay, so we have 2 more kits left. We've got the Shine and Glaze, and we've got the Razzle Dazzle Gold
That's also the
Glaze.
ones we have to, you're gonna use the dyed eggs.
Yes, so I'm gonna move the cam. Whoa! Sorry, y'all.
my new shoes.
Oh no! Go clean them off. Seriously, those are leather. Go clean them off.
Yeah, they're left.
You don't want them to stain. You might be able to catch it. This is why we did it outside.
Got it.
This is so
Yes.
exciting.
Yeah, it just got very exciting. That's okay. I'm gonna wipe off my phone. I'd like to clean this off by hosing it off if I can. There goes the deposit. Well, fortunately, this is all food on the rental. Fortunately, this is all food safe dye. So I think if I can get it real quick, it'll be okay. Yeah, that's the risk you run with having. Go ahead and get rid of these liabilities.
Now, what is the dye supposed to do? Is it supposed to leave the swirling?
Yeah, it's supposed to leave
Because
a
it's
tie
not
dye.
doing anything on the paint.
Well, we will
on the
see.
rose color.
I didn't do all of the rows though,
Oh, okay.
so there's areas that were not.
Okay.
Let me get this cleaned up so it doesn't. I don't think it will, but you know, I do want to do due diligence. It should be unlocked.
Size did we lose?
I dumped them all. I don't care.
So we're not gonna do the last one.
Yes, we are. We don't have to.
Oh, that's
dye
right.
it.
You dyed already.
But I
Okay.
do want to wipe this, wash this. I'm gonna. No, wait. What
Where's
I'm
your
gonna do
hose?
is I'm gonna. I got water.
I'll just go and get the hose.
No, I really.
Actually,
don't want
on
the
that surface, it's not even.
It's-
Yeah, Kenna said hose it off. Why don't you want to?
because I don't want to drag a hose where we have all this stuff. It just
You
seems like a
can't just bring it
liability,
around the back
like extra work, and then
and
it's gonna
spray
get
it that-
water all over the place.
and then spray it
You've
that
already gotten
way.
water all over the place.
It's gonna get water all over the table because it's got a spray attachment.
Yeah,
It
but
has multiple nozzles.
but it also doesn't go on until you turn it up. You
Yeah.
Do what you
you
want.
can lock it closed so it doesn't open back.
Because I already spilled dye all over the place. I'm not looking
It's
for
okay,
more
look.
problems.
Most of it ended up on my stockings and my socks.
Yeah. Well, the way I see it going with the hose attachment is you're dragging this thing up that's going to pull on things. It's
You
gonna
know
catch on
what?
things and
I
pull
will
on
make
things.
sure it doesn't go on the table. If he leaves it up here,
It's gonna
I'll
drag
hold
on
it back
this.
there, and we'll move this aside.
Because it's a stretchy one, so it's going to pull. It's like,
Oh,
you know
that
what?
one of those lovely
Didn't
things.
think it was a great idea, but
That's okay.
here
That's
we
okay.
are.
All right. So are you ready?
Yes, I guess.
Go ahead.
Turn on flow, turn all the way on. Okay.
I don't care.
Take it off that nozzle. Put it on more of a spray. And it's working. That over there. Okay. Oh, this is on film.
No, it's not even. I don't even get the benefit of that.
You want me to-
You moved it so it's facing nothing.
Oh,
It
it's.
does spray off at least, but see, this is another reason why you might want to do it outside.
You know what? Put it on a mist spray because we have to rinse these off.
No, I
Vermis.
brought this
Yeah,
into it.
Becca spilled some dyes.
Yeah, I was trying to
Down
move-
here.
Right there.
I was trying to
So we're just
move
hosing it off.
the
Where it
part,
is.
and it caught on the. I mean, it's not perfectly even because it's slats. So I'm just rinsing it
We
off.
also got some dye right there, but that was from a tube, like a,
Yeah, it's fine.
look right there.
It's probably fine.
Yeah, I don't think.
I just wanted to get the main
Yeah,
area so
okay.
it's not like this big
All right.
stain.
Well, we're good.
dying?
It should. I mean, it should come out anyway because it's food safe dyes, and I mean it's a kit made for families and kids,
Yeah.
so it should. But I wanted to catch it before because it's
Okay,
blue,
so how long
and
do
blue
we-
dyes are usually very, very staining. Yeah.
For 5 minutes. It's been 5 minutes,
Yeah.
right?
Okay,
Now you
so
rinse them off?
rinse them
I have
off.
You have some
uh,
paper towels to dry them on?
Yeah.
Oh, good colors.
Welcome to YouTube.
Let me get the hose off the porch.
But this is something I actually like about YouTube is that you get these moments where things go foobar.
wrong.
They go wrong, and you get to either see
Ooh,
people
look at
solve
that.
them, or that's kind of pretty actually.
Yeah.
Let me move
I'm gonna put this right here
these
for right
and
now.
or that, but they could dry on this thing. I can just move these. That's pretty.
Okay, which one you want to do next?
Start grabbing. Thank you.
Do the green one. Oh, that's heavy.
Yeah, it's
This is- oh, that's
a hard-boiled egg.
I was gonna say it must be full of foam.
Yeah, these are pretty.
Ooh, look at
Now,
this.
I like Kenneth's suggestion
that's
of using shaving cream with these
Yeah,
because that's just so much easier than whipping that stuff, especially if you
Yeah.
did blown eggs like some of these are blown eggs. But look, these are really kind of pretty. And if you do blown eggs, then you can reuse them year
Right on
after
top
year.
of here.
If you want.
I'm curious about this one.
And I'll show you guys.
Actually, if you
about
put your
shades.
fingers on the blown ones, if you put your fingers over the holes, then it probably not gonna get water in it.
This is one I did on just a couple sides because I thought it'd make for like an accent. No, I don't mind making mistakes on camera. I just was afraid it was going to turn into a bigger accident
An
with
odd
the
shape, eh?
sprayer. Yeah, some of those white eggs were very deformed.
Like this one. It's just and it's got a dent in it on one side. I wonder if.
Like I could just see that spray going all over and knocking stuff over, and I
Okay.
was like, "That's the last thing I need is."
So let's talk about this kit. 'Cause look at
Yes.
this.
Ooh, you really got some color on that.
Is this a kit?
This
She
is
would
not one for
recommend.
little ones.
Okay.
I don't think.
So this might be more for like older children.
For teenagers. But I would say skip this kit. Just do the shaving cream like Kenneth said, because that's way easier.
Well, it smells a lot better.
And do
too.
it with blown eggs. So if you like the results,
You want to clean up a little bit before we
I
continue?
am actually doing just that.
Okay.
Because
then
we
the
do
one
make a
do
mess.
next Is what? The shine and glow.
The shine or the gold.
Okay, so we'll do half of them with shine and do half of them with gold. Right?
Yeah.
And just have all this sitting on top of here.
Thank you.
And we want to pick the parchment up.
Actually, what we could also do is we could do the shine on some of these. The
On what?
smart multicolored
Oh, yeah, we
sparkle
could,
sticks
huh?
would be pretty. I think.
Parchment. Okay, all right.
I'm gonna dump this. I'm just gonna
I think
dump
you
it
just dump it
because it's food
in the
safe.
grass.
Yeah, so I think it's probably not.
It's soy based. And we also have the Razzle Dazzle Gold Glaze right here.
Right.
And there was a bag that this came in.
Right there. Just
Right
wipe
there,
it off.
wipe it off.
See, that's why I didn't want spraying it. It
No,
does have a
it's got-
tendency
It's got dye on it.
to get everywhere. This is the instructions for the 24 karat gold eggs. Put that aside.
It's just on the outside of the bag. Okay. Shall I put, what are the directions for the Razzle Dazzles?
Well, the gold ones, those are the instructions.
That's not the Razzle Dazzle though. Oh, it is Gold Glaze, okay.
To glaze eggs, knead each packet of gold glaze thoroughly. Cut each packet along dotted lines to form the easiest pour spout. Use coloring pouch to glaze over dry colored eggs. Place eggs on drying tray and allow eggs to dry before.
This drying tray did get somewhat wet, but there's many dry.
How many we're gonna do like
I
this?
think we're gonna do half. So this is a hard boiled, this is a hard boiled, blown, hard boiled,
In the
hard
pouch.
boiled. So we can do one of each. What you doing to that one? That's a blown one?
This
Oh,
is.
yeah, would you get the tape?
Is
Very gold.
a
Would you show the
glaze.
camera? It's right here. Let me move it. There we go. Okay.
Okay.
It is a glaze.
Thank you.
Boom.
So
Okay, what do we
half
do
of
with the
these.
glaze?
We do what? Oh, I'm not gonna drink that drink now.
It was empty anyway, basically.
No, it had ice in it. It wasn't empty. But it just says to glaze over colored eggs.
What do you want us to do, Dudley?
Got it?
What
Dump
do
it
you
in
want,
here.
Dud? Let's start with a hard boiled. That's less likely to. Oh, okay.
That's interesting. Okay, it doesn't just completely
It like shimmers
dye
it, which is okay.
yeah, so we don't have to worry about running out. Okay, you're gonna get one of those grabbers. I think I got it all over. Try to help you out there.
Oh boy, it's like those egg in a spoon runs.
Yeah, okay, on the tray.
Yes, I'll show you guys in a minute.
So you're not gonna get a consistent
Oh, it's like snot consistency.
glaze
Little pretty.
all over.
You want me to shoot
Next
some
one?
glitter at it while we're
Hey, yeah, shoot some
here?
glitter
This
at it.
is a blown egg.
Okay.
It's so
thing is
popular.
bad.
And I'm just shooting glitter over onto the egg off camera. Here, I can do it if you want me to.
I know it is. It's got in pharmacy order.
And
It's
let me
delayed.
put one of the, I'm just setting that to the side for right
Okay.
now. Actually, this would be a good one to do the candy glitter on later. So they can see. So that's one of the glaze, gold glaze.
How long does it dry?
I don't know. What
No,
does
it's still
Dudley
wet, so-
say?
That's kind of pretty.
It is.
Um,
Yeah, it is. It's just not
where's the
impressive.
third one?
Let's do this green one.
Okay, go ahead.
Do you want
You said you were
to?
gonna
Do you
put
want to
glitter
glitter it?
on
I did
what?
put glitter on this one. The
Yeah,
glitter's
since it's
from
wet.
a different kit anyway. We're just kind of messing
Combining
around.
kits.
Well, when you do this many kits. So what the package made the gold glaze seem like was that it
Isn't
was
it
going to
plain
be,
gold?
yeah, gold care, like all the way
No,
gold.
it's
And
liquid
it's
gold
just
glaze.
a little bit of gold, which is pretty, but not as advertised. So if you bought this kit thinking you weren't going to have to dye the eggs, you were just going to gold glaze them, I mean, that'd be pretty.
Or
Now,
they're-
if you put regular glitter,
Like craft
Yeah.
glitter
yeah,
in a shaker.
in a salt shaker. and
Yeah,
shook it
or you
over.
could put the regular glitter in a bag like
Yeah.
this and shooka.
You want to
Especially
try
with
that?
the
Do we have one left? No.
no, we don't have any sticky
Yeah,
stuff.
I'm
either.
not a big fan of the gold glaze.
The gold
Just
glaze
look
is
how it
underwhelming.
kind of
But
it didn't spread.
Aunt Paula, do you have a problem if I glaze one of
No.
your? Okay, so
Not
this
with
is
the
one of
gold
the
glaze.
other ones from the kit I liked with the rice, and I
Yeah,
think this would
the
be
rice did
pretty
the best.
with the blue because it would look like China,
maybe
maybe
or not.
theoretically.
They look like ugly gold glaze.
I mean, you're dealing with. Oh, the blue comes off. So we
Oh,
basically.
no.
Oh,
no!
that was a mistake, and it was dry
Oh.
too. So I'm sorry. I ruined one of the two eggs,
Wah, wah.
not on purpose, but
It's really trash it up.
So it does seem like you can't necessarily use
This takes a while to dry too.
these two
Yeah.
kits together.
No, but this you can.
You got so much with the glitter. Yeah, the glitter kit was.
It comes with a lot of.
I
a lot
I
of
did
glitter.
not like. I mean, you liked it okay. It was the tie-dye effect with the bag. And of the tie-dye
Yeah.
ones, it was the easier one. Although you do get nicer tie-dye effects with, oh, it's drippy. With this one?
Yeah,
With
that
the
really
foam?
needs to be, that's because it went inside the egg.
Yeah.
Okay, let's try, what's the last one?
I'm going to try to
It's
put these on the
the
drying
Candy
rack.
Shine.
That's a different bag.
Yeah. Well, Aunt Paula's been mixing the candy shine for
Yeah.
a while, so
Yeah,
it should be good to
Yeah, those
go.
definitely need to dry.
So the thing about the candy shine is you're basically buffing it.
Yes. You're putting the packet in on a plate and dipping the cloth, or I guess a paper towel, a sturdy paper towel, into it and then
I got
rubbing it on the
More
egg.
glaze on my hand.
Yeah.
Then I got-
Set in like 15 minutes.
We're almost done. We're on the
Okay.
last one.
I figured.
It's such a good thing we did this outside because can you imagine that dye on the floor?
Well, I
It'll
mean,
come up, that floor is,
If
it's
you
got
want.
polyurethane on it. Not the kitchen floor
Pass
and
me
that
some,
grout,
please. Thank you.
but the wood floor would be in better shape. Okay, that's definitely got to dry. More glaze on my finger. Oh, look, the gold effect on my finger.
show the camera.
Yeah.
See? Good good gold glaze
And
on
we
my
each
finger.
get an egg, and you and I share
And
the,
do what?
the glaze.
To polish?
Yeah, the polish.
But
And it comes with,
with
a
a
polishing
cloth,
cloth.
but you could probably use a paper towel.
Yeah, it's just like a
Maybe.
piece
Maybe,
of
yeah.
fabric.
And do what with that?
You polish it.
You dip the
Okay,
fabric
so this looks
onto
like
the,
snot
into the
too.
polish
It's
and then rub it on
gluey.
the egg.
For
Which eggs are we gonna do?
These
three.
because they're the
Oh,
shiny
prettiest
ones. Yeah.
one.
And
Do you have a
I'll-
place for them to dry?
These things
Are any
are
of
there
these at the
cutie
bottom?
moody. No, those are all wet. Seriously.
This one is pretty dry. No.
Yeah, it's got
Yeah,
water in it.
it's-
So if you put something with water in it in the thing, it's gonna just sit in itself.
Okay, what do we do? Roll it on?
Polish
No, we
it.
roll, oh, we have to polish.
You dip the cloth into the
They only gave
shine.
one cloth,
Yeah.
so we're gonna try it with paper towels. I'm sorry.
That's okay.
Me and my bunny ears. And then we put all of the glitter on it because the glitter is the thing that worked the best.
Well, especially since it stays wet
Ooh.
for a while. The good news is it doesn't take the color off.
No,
Like
unlike
the gold glaze.
some of the, yeah, that was disappointing.
Oh, no.
Thank
Oh,
goodness
but it
it was
does
a
crack
hard
the egg,
boiled.
huh?
Did you crack it?
No. It does crack the egg. So we put it in here and then
I guess we're gonna put it in that.
well, we have to put the glitter on it first.
Oh, if you want glitter, we can put it in this.
Because this just makes it shiny.
Yeah,
all
that's the
it
best.
does.
candy glaze. I'm just not impressed. If you want candy glaze, get plastic eggs.
Ooh, it's
Yeah.
greasy.
Yay.
Oh, it feels greasy. That's
Yeah.
why it's shiny. It's
Yay.
not because it's like
Candy?
sprayed on
Lacquer.
acrylic or something to make it shiny.
No, it
It's
has
just-
to be something that if you
Oh,
were
it
to
won't come off. Look, it just
accidentally
gets all over your hand.
consume it,
It grows.
I don't love it. Where's the glitter? There's the glitter.
It
Now,
just-
where are we putting it to dry?
Right here in this. It is very greasy.
Yes.
You could use cooking spray
I'll,
Oh,
if you want to do that.
yeah, you
Yeah.
could for the same amount. You could.
Olive oil.
Great. Don't love it.
No, don't love this for sure.
Don't love it.
No, I think the rice.
Even
the
the
rice
glitter.
is the
Yeah,
number
definitely.
one best.
The colors were so
Vibrant.
vibrant.
Yes.
It
And
was very easy
You know,
to do.
if you don't like speckled eggs, okay.
Oh,
but
whatever. I got glaze all
these-
over everything. I don't care.
And they're even shiny,
shiny,
on the
yeah.
outside.
They're
So
pretty
They are
compared.
I think you should keep those for next year.
If they're not
Put 'em on a
hard-boiled.
tree. They're not. They're the blown ones.
Some are hard boiled probably, and some are blown. That's,
Blown.
Yeah. I said some. It's a mix.
Blown. Blown.
Those have tape on. Those are
Blown.
obviously
These are
blown.
blown. This is blown.
Yeah. Yeah, that glaze is.
And what was this?
That's the Speckle. All right.
This wasn't the
Is that
foam.
It was it was the one where we put it in a bag and we mushed it around. And to me, the effect worked pretty good
Oh.
considering.
Yes, I think the rice in the bag worked out best.
And that was a PAAS kit.
And we still have some rice in the bag.
We do. So you could actually do it said something like 36 eggs.
Well, that would
So
be
for
3
economy,
dozen.
if you've got, a class, that's an easy one to do with a class because
Yeah.
it's pretty contained.
Well, I also think that it's probably not as messy.
Oh, you know what we didn't do is the egg
Well, we have some
tattoos.
ugly ones.
So, there's
That
glaze
are-
on everything. That stupid glaze.
Verna said.
Where's the glaze on? That's glazes on your
I thought
hands.
The dark blue would look good with a few gold
I
pearls.
did too, and it reactivated all the dye.
And then he
So it
said,
turned to gold.
like a Velcro painting.
Well, I was thinking
right.
like it's spooky, like china with gold filling.
Yeah.
No.
He said, just color yourself before is wabi sabi. That's what I do. Welcome to the egg polishing channel.
Babe, that's right.
Okay, which ones you want to put?
Tattoos. No, not at all.
You take
We're,
that one.
you're,
Well, they're
we're
just putting 'em-
beautifying some funky
There.
eggs.
White eggs.
Yeah, we're trying to.
Oh, there's
They
a
are.
Egg
tattoos.
Okay,
they're
these are the
probably rub-on
directions.
tattoos.
Oh,
Wait,
no, they
wait.
look
No.
sticky.
Here,
Yeah.
would you show the camera? I'm gonna clean up a little bit. Oh, those are kind of cute.
Unicorns. Woo! Wet. Let's see.
If
Cut.
it says wet the egg,
Yeah.
Cut out desired Oh, you gotta cut out the
We do have
desired
scissors.
tattoo, and remove protective top sheet. Press
Just
tattoo.
cut on the broken line.
Maybe that's what they mean. Just cut out
this is a cup of vinegar, which we actually do not need. So that's
and take off the protective top sheet. Okay, that's easy enough to do like that. And press tattoo firmly onto desired egg area with design facing down,
like design against the egg.
like that.
So which egg is, I would say, it needs to be one where the dye isn't like just gonna come
They're all
off.
dark.
No, because that's sticky.
Is
I don't think, isn't
No, I
it?
don't think so.
Yeah, it is. It's
So
greasy.
sticky?
Oh, they're greasy. Why? 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 Greasy eggs.
Now, how do we do this?
You peel off the cellophane off the top.
Oh, okay.
Here, back.
All right.
It,
I
it
could
wants
do-
to come off by
I
itself.
could do
See,
an
look.
egg. An egg.
And just press it against the
A
egg?
single egg.
Press it
I
against
guess.
the egg and what?
Oh, this is wet. See, that's why I didn't want them in the egg crate, is they're gonna just stay wet forever. So
Try this
let's
one.
try this one.
Try
Still
this one.
wet.
Oh, the
So
front end.
wet.
Do it at the top.
They're all wet. See all the water?
And then put it like that.
Egg.
Just wet?
Probably
Hold
not.
wet
I don't know
cloth
how well
or
that's gonna
sponge
go.
against
Oh, I'm
that.
done. I'm done
of
because I will tell you
tattoo.
what's going on with this. It is going to reactivate those dyes, and they're going to look like our bad gold egg. So what I'm going to go do? Oh, I was going to go get like a mom licking the tattoo. Mom, I'm gonna here. Why are you licking the tattoo?
Oh,
I was gonna. If you gave me a minute, I was gonna go get the stuff and
Okay.
some new eggs.
uh,
No, this is like a remedial class.
I should be insulted.
And you just press it against it and it's
Yeah.
supposed to stick?
Yeah, it's like the kind I used to have for kids.
I used to put tattoos
And you
on
know,
my kids.
as part of his leg came off, but with the colors that I have, it's
Well, how does it
really
stick?
hard. When you wet the backside, it deactivates the glue that holds the tattoo on. So this is not necessarily a good color combination. It doesn't really. Don't do that. Just because I did something stupid doesn't mean you have to. And in fact, it took off some of the color of the egg, because evidently
Oh, yeah.
the color is just sitting on the surface.
Yeah.
It doesn't actually permeate the
The
egg like they used to do. Because in the colors in the old days would go all the way through the
That's
shell
right, and get on
and
the
some
egg.
and get would sometimes dye the egg. So The good old days when nobody cared if it was like could
When it
kill
was
your
toxic or not.
kill your dog or cat.
All right. Okay. I have 3 brown
Okay,
eggs.
this
They're
is-
cold.
look.
They're not boiled. They're not anything.
Look,
What?
unfortunate this
Oh,
doesn't
that's
work.
pathetic.
Yeah, and look, it took off some of the
I
color.
knew. That's what I tried to warn y'all about. I went to go get.
I don't think
they're
these
not
are any good.
boiled eggs.
But they might be good to wear on your skin.
Yeah, they
Yeah.
might work. So look, we'll try one more time. These are not boiled. These are straight from the fridge. They're cold
Yeah,
eggs.
but they're dark color.
is
These are
not-
not going to show up because these are all really light.
I don't have any white eggs. I buy green eggs and brown eggs and ham.
So Paul, in the good old days, the dyes
When
were
they didn't
so
care,
strong
Yeah.
that the dye would go all the way through to the egg.
Yeah,
sometimes.
Sometimes you had blue on your
Tin.
That's nasty.
Hard-boiled.
No,
I need
but it wasn't on the
water.
surface.
I need the sticky. I need water because we got to do the thing. No, 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 no! Stop it with your MacGyver. You're grounded.
Grounded.
Waited my whole life to be at that point.
What? To be at what point, Becca?
To ground my own mother. Okay, so I'm gonna go get a cup of water because for some reason we don't have any water right now, and I'll be back and we can do the last thing.
Oh.
All right, I have the final ingredient for this egg disaster: a cup of water. All right, so what do the instructions say for these eggs? We need like a sponge. We're gonna
wet
use a
cloth
paper
or
towel.
something to dab the back of it.
We're gonna
After you take off the top cellophane, then you put it against the egg.
Cellophane? This thing
It's
is
got-
sticky.
No, it's not.
Is that gelatin?
It's already off.
Okay. Oh, because
Okay.
you prepared
So
it.
you put it on top of the egg where you want it on the egg,
Egg.
and you use your yes, like
Wet-
in the old
wet
days when you used to
rag.
put tattoos on your arm. Just wet the whole thing, saturate the whole thing.
It might not work because this is a cold egg. I don't really
Well, see, today there's so many restrictions on what you can do, what you can't.
with
That
food.
the effect is not going to be the same as it was in the old days.
Nothing. It did nothing. I'm done. I'm done. I'm done.
Here,
My
let's put one on
child
you.
is gonna say, "Mama, why don't we ever do eggs?" And I'll say,
Because they're not
"Well,
fun.
before you were born,
You say before-
I lost
you
my
could say-
mind and did like 3 dozen eggs.
You could
with
say, 'cause we
5
don't have any
different
rights.
kits, and only one kit was worth my time."
With design facing down, hold wet sponge against back of tattoo, press down and make sure it wet. Make sure to wet it thoroughly. Wait 30 seconds and peel
Ew,
off the
it's
paper
still
backing.
greasy.
Gently rinse image with water for best
I
effect.
just don't. I'm done. I did so many eggs.
And see, they're all on white eggs.
I know.
And that's the only way these are going to show up.
I
Because these
know.
are all like pastels.
Yeah,
Happy,
they're
happy.
cute, but give me a sec. I gotta do the sign out, and I feel like the end of an episode of the
Where's your
catering
paper
show.
towel? I'm going to put one on.
You're gonna
here.
wear one
Yes.
here for you. All right. Especially because it's getting dark. It really
Yeah,
is.
it's fast.
It really is time for us to say so long, farewell, auf Wiedersehen, say goodbye. The
Wiedersehen.
sun has set. I'm gonna get content ID'd anyway from the sky. All right, guys, thank you so much for hanging out with us while we did 5 different egg kits because I lost my mind, and egg tattoos, which were not as easy as they seemed. Our favorite kit was the PAAS kit where you do speckle effects. It
With
was
the rice.
With the rice. It was easy. It was satisfying. It's fairly quick. You can scale it to a large number of eggs. So if you've got a family of kids
And they dry shiny.
They dry kind of shiny. My least favorite it's a toss up between those nasty glossy eggs because they're greasy and
The
that's
gold?
gross to me. No, the candy
Oh,
glass.
yeah. The ones
Not
you're supposed to
impressed
shine.
with those. And the foam eggs, which while really pretty, they went about doing
Yeah,
it
see,
in
these
a
are still
very
wet.
time consuming and awkward way. Kenneth pointed out we could use shaving cream. That is a way easier way to do that. But they're pretty, so do it
But
with
you
shaving
still
cream.
have to dye the eggs first. You dye
You
the
can do
egg
it on
first.
white egg. We
You
did it
could?
on white eggs, and you can still get that tie dye effect.
Well, I like these
The
best,
speckled
'cause I
eggs are
think
the
they came
best.
out so.
The second place
Pretty.
to me are the tie dye using the bag and using glitter, They were
I
easy.
guess.
and I just
They're not wet anymore.
the amount of care I have for dyeing
Yeah,
eggs
also
is
shiny.
surprisingly low. I am not into dyeing eggs.
Well,
so-
I think these should go on egg tree, like a real tree.
Well,
Like
we
a
did.
branch.
We did blow some of them, so I can string them and blow them. Anyway, that's about it for today. Thank you guys so much for joining us. What kit do you think we're gonna do next week? What is that? What is sewing?
The one that
The
had
sewing one?
the appliques that had the holes in the sides already.
The wooden.
No,
the
they
necklace
weren't wooden.
ones?
We could do that.
Maybe. We can look at it later. Anyway, I'll let you guys know what craft kit we are doing next week. So keep an eye on the community tab. Thank you so much for hanging out with us. If we inspired you to dye your own eggs, rest your soul. And I'll see you guys next week with another Chillstream. Bye, guys.
Bye. If we discouraged you,
it's
we never
chilly
did
out
figure
there.
out
It
what to
is.
do with this.
I know it had nothing to. It's the dropper.
For
You
what?
drop the dye into the bags. But none of us are that.
Into the bags with the
Yeah,
rice?
it was the tie-dye eggs
Oh.
with the bags.
We
And
still didn't
that's
do the
so
eggs
much effort.
with the oil, the water, the oils. The
We
color
didn't do
oils.
any suminagashi eggs. That could be another time.
That would be because we still
That
got
would be
2
pretty.
2 weeks for Easter before Easter.
Bye, y'all. I'll have to blow some more eggs for that then. Buy me some white eggs. Bye,
I
y'all.
have to put them on my list because I'm down to 6.
Oh.